better now.
Cool. I just want to make sure because I had to. There we go. Gamer, how's it
Oh,
going,
please.
brother?
Had to do that for old sakes.
No doubt. What's up, peoples?
What is up, y'all? Surprise.
Fucking cat hair all over my desk is driving me nuts. You know, little shit. All he does now is he'll fucking come up on my computer desk and he'll lie right across my fucking mouse, and I can't move it. I can't grab it, or I'll have my hand on my mouse to keep him away from it, and he lies across my hand and the mouse. Little shit.
What's up, gamer? How's it going? Heck yeah. Looky here, said Dorito.
Brother, what's up?
And you think we don't get people? Look, 5 already here.
Holy shiznit.
4.
Yeah, I noticed that gamer took down what he said, and I guess he left.
I don't know.
Hey, Ben, brother Dorito. I was gonna watch
How's
that
it
video you
been?
posted.
Which one? Oh, him.
Yeah. Gotta watch it after this. Are you on the free one? Because I'm on the free one.
Yeah. It's the only way we can be up here.
No, doesn't Lisa still have her StreamYards?
Oh, no.
Okay. At some point, I'm just gonna fucking find a way to get money and get my own. Then we can just use that. Pardon me, because I'm gonna start streaming more. I think it's hard to find a day where nobody's streaming.
Just go live.
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
I mean, that's the only way I think. Just go live.
Lisa's sleeping now.
Mm-hmm.
Man, bro, that was fun. Too bad the people missed out on that.
What? Watching me get my ass whooped?
No, I got smacked around a little bit too.
Well, maybe it was a good idea.
It would have been more fun live. But whatever. I mean,
It could have, but there's no video proof of it, so never happened.
yeah, never happened. We're good.
We're good.
Dorito, Bangkok.
Nothing
What?
here. Just moving on. No, I'm good. I already had one earlier.
Well, technically, it wasn't a
Cock
Bangkok
grab.
But it was a snatch and
It was
grab.
more of a cock grab of balls. Fuck. Pow. What the?
Brother Dorito, you want a link?
I was about to say,
Instead of yakking in the chat.
I was just about to say that. So I got up. I was like, I was gonna send him a link. Look at that, great minds think alike. I bet he wanted to be up here too.
It's good.
Just the good old boys. The doing no. Oh yeah, check this out. I wonder if they'll be able to hear it too. Oh.
What?
What the hell?
What, duh?
That was weird.
Shut up, Dar. Man, I gotta shave. Gonna have to get a new fucking mustache and beard trimmer because mine's had the biscuit.
You're breaking out some.
Mike is going to shit again. Wonder if I should just fucking. Yeah, fuck
You got
it.
too many
I'm just
windows
gonna.
open or something.
And now he's buffering.
That was weird.
Yeah, you just buffered out.
It's the internet.
And he said, send him a link. He's got to help the wife, so maybe in a few.
All right. Well, you got one anyways.
Fuck you, Mike, motherfucker. See his comment yet?
Check this out.
Fucking guy. How's it going, Mike? Haven't seen you for a while.
Oh snap! What's up, bro? If it ain't the pussy bandito, and the other guy from Brokeback Mountain. Wow. Just like that, huh?
Dorito says send it through the Iggy. He'll be back shortly.
Okay.
And of course, Dar's got to be a smart mouth.
Dar. Hey, Dorito. Thank you, Dar, for coming in.
Yes, thank you, my lovely wife. Thank you for coming in. I ain't gonna save my ass, you lucky bastard. You're a woman sleeping.
Mm. And then there's Dorito. Hi, Dar.
Yeah. Popo, please. What the fuck? What's so funny? I don't like it when you laugh for no reason.
What are you scared of?
I'm not scared. She just fucking started laughing for no reason, and it kind of sounded like an evil laugh to me.
I would be
so
scared.
now I'm
Just looking
paranoid.
at you. Just she just be looking at you from afar. and then you just hear her laughing.
Fucking Dorito. What's funny is it's gonna hurt. I'm being a very good boy today, brother, so I shouldn't be getting anything. And I got some earlier, so I ain't gonna lie.
You,
I
you
got a
got some
few.
earlier.
Got smacked in the lips. Got fucking.
Your hair messed with. Haida sounds like a type of
Oh, that's some bullshit.
radar.
Oh,
She done got you again. Poor
I
Wolfie.
hate when she fucks with my hair, man. That really pisses me off. Just leave it messy, then she has no reason to fuck with it. Fuck you, Dorito. I love you, my brother, but damn. That was harsh. So, Mike, how you doing for weather down there? Because we're still getting fucking snow here. What do you mean?
I don't know
thank
if it's
you, Dar?
I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi or not. No, we're not getting snow.
We
Our
are.
snow's melt.
Like today, we had a fucking +3 day, and then fucking comes to the nighttime, and fucking we got snow again.
You're welcome. But I can't breathe, so it will be a while before I can do that again.
Yeah, her lungs are pretty fucked up right now. So
Oh. Dorito said no worries.
use my inhaler, Dar. Yeah, that'll break it up so you can spit it out. Says you got more snow coming too. So Mike said.
I hope not. I hope not.
Oh, I know my city. Fuck, it'll fight right to the last
It's just
day to keep snowing.
I mean it don't bother me that it snows, but driving in it sucks.
I know, right? When it fucking snows, it's like everybody's a brand new driver. Well, at least a lot of people are like that. It's like, yeah, I got my license yesterday, so I'm gonna fucking creep through the snow and Thursday and Friday for you, I believe he said. I just have this window open and I have on this one's open on Brave, I think. No, this one's on this one I'm doing the streaming I'm doing on Google and the other one I'm watching on Brave. So I don't have two
Try
of
it.
them. Hmm? Now you're freezing up.
I'm cutting out. I'm trying something real quick.
Yeah, you're freezing up and everything. Unbelievable. I'm actually amazed I haven't been ragged at all about my fucking hair yet by anybody.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Damn. Just jumps right up and let's get jumped in. How fucking rude is that? That's fucking funny, Dar. Yeah, he snores pretty fucking loud, that cat. Fuck you, Mike. That's awesome, man. I can honestly say I was not expecting that, brother. I actually missed being trolled by you. Me and Dar were gone for like almost 6 months, so just happy to be back now. Fuck, I need to shave. Holy crap. My face is just itchy as fuck. Damn it, that close one. Mark did. I'm not connected with Mike. That'll have to be Mark too. He says drink hot. Oh, you're still watching, right? Okay. No, I'm not here. I'm a figment of your imagination. I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
What did you do?
I just left the studio for a minute and then came back.
Oh. Well, what the fuck?
Stop pushing buttons.
Yeah, stop pushing buttons. Yeah, she's got a viral.
It's been a while since we've been live.
Been a long time. 10 months.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look, yeah,
you've been counting?
Oh no, I went onto our channel. He said the last one we ever did was.
Guy's been missing it so much. He's counting the days. He's like, man, I wish we'd go live.
Fuck, I had so many people bugging me, bro. Like, you guys got to get your shit together and fucking do a stream. I'm like, man, he's a busy guy. So yeah, I'm just like, okay, well, I'll tell him and see what happens.
Ta-da.
Dude, oh, now my hair's gonna fucking bother me. I left it messy and she leaves me alone. Hey, Lisa, thanks for coming in. And no shit, it's been forever. This guy's slacking over here. Who froze? Dark. He's moving around on my screen.
I barely heard anything you said.
Oh, apparently Dar thought you were freezing. I said, you're moving on this. He was moving on the fucking StreamYard side. So yeah, fucking having no internet sucked, man. Fucking, we have like about 500 movies. All right, Mike, have yourself a good night.
Yeah, Mike.
Coming. Yeah, so I have a shitload of movies in the house, and
Have a
we're
good night, Mike.
watching movies. We're watching movies like every single day, movie after movie, and then fucking thought I had been gone through all my movies already, and I'm like sitting at my computer desk and I look in the box thinking it's computer parts, and all it is fucking at least 100 more movies. Like son of a bitch. And that running to fucking places just to use the Wi-Fi for a couple minutes really sucked balls. So no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then we get the internet back, and it came with free.
Hold on one second.
It, oh, you can still hear me. It came with 1 year free Disney Plus, and I'm already fucking bored of Disney Plus. Like, well, they gotta have more shit on there. I can borrow them a bunch of movies if they need it, because fucking they got hardly anything on there. If I had the money, I'd actually subscribe to Paramount, because apparently they have tons of shit on there. That'd be fun.
let's let's see if that works better.
And you're hardwired. You're not using the Wi-Fi, right?
Wired.
Eh?
Um, I'm using my hotspot now.
Don't you have a cord that you could just plug into your laptop?
No,
Why not?
this is all Wi-Fi. I don't have it plugged.
Well, you guys have a router in your house, don't you?
Hmm.
Well, then you plug a cord into your router and you run it to your laptop.
I don't have a plug for it.
On You don't have any like fucking LAN plug on your laptop?
No.
You're using that shit Chromebook?
Yes.
Man, I will
Well,
slap
it's
the
an
shit up.
HP.
Man,
That's all I could. Man, this is the first ever laptop I've bought,
you guys need to get a.
and it was on sale, like $200. So
Yeah, our son just bought a Chromebook from somebody, and it was like around $80 or something. That he paid for it. Helped the
this
guy out.
computer does what I need to be done. All that matters.
Except you have to run it off a freaking Wi-Fi signal.
I know.
But you guys have a
It's a
Wi-Fi.
very thin one. It's about like that big when it's closed.
Huh.
But like Lisa's computer, her old computer, it was like a Dell computer, and I think it had to plug or it was Wi-Fi. But I know, but I don't have one of those, and it just sucks because no Wi-Fi. There's the internet, but no cord.
Okay, so you guys have an internet box, but you don't have.
She has
Okay,
plugins on the boxes.
man. Because I have my wife my box sitting right beside me, and fucking Dar's using the Wi-Fi because that's what she's doing. I'm hardwired. I'm like fucking not even a foot away from it.
I'm not even like, but yeah, mine's right next to me.
Maybe you need a Wi-Fi signal booster.
Well,
Like,
that is the booster. The router's in the living room.
mm, could it's just one single box, right?
Yes,
and it's throwing out Wi-Fi, but it's not strong enough to reach you.
it should.
Yeah, it should, but a lot of
I
them
mean,
don't.
this is a high speed, like a real high speed internet.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. You shouldn't be cacking on you like that, man.
Could be the weather. It could be that snow that Mike said is coming in.
I don't know, man. Fucking tripping me out, though. It's like, like the last few days, we've been having issues with the internet, but we have to talk to our provider about that because we'll be sitting there and both of our fucking computers will go, our internets will go down at the same time. It's like, well, what the fuck, man? Our bills paid. There should be none of this crap. So yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to them and say, hey, what the hell's the problem? Like every couple hours, like maybe 3-4 hours, it would just kick off. And Dora's like, they're probably doing work on the lines or some kind of shit.
Well, I'm glad to see you. I'm glad we did this. It's pretty nice. It's been a minute.
A minute.
It's been a minute.
It's been 40 years. I'm really grumpy.
And I'm just lazy. But yet we're busy as fuck. Oh, snap, there's Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy, how's it going?
Hosting StreamYards and Wi-Fi are never the best. Yes, I know. Because you're over here just like, oh, I need it to work, and it's. I'm gonna
And
find a way.
and you said you had a Wi-Fi booster right by you?
Hmm.
That's fucked up, man. You shouldn't be having any kind
It's
of.
only been acting up today.
Hmm.
It hasn't been acting up like this forever. But no,
Yeah, what I want to do is I want to buy one of those cards you put in the computer, and then you can have antenna for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth.
mm,
Because I have Bluetooth sets around here, but I never get to use them because I don't have a freaking a card or just a fucking USB dongle. Because then I could be using all my other shit.
hey Jimmy, you want to come up here for a little bit? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I wasn't saying nothing.
Well, you were.
I was just talking about Bluetooth dongle, and that was the last thing I said.
Mm. He said dongle.
Yeah, dongle.
Dongle.
Bluetooth dongle.
It's a Bluetooth dongle. It's
But what I
what
really
does it
want
do?
to do,
It dongles.
it dongles, yeah. It dongles I'm on my computer. No, there's this one thing I want to. I have like a pair of hearing aids here that are Bluetooth.
About time.
Bitch, please. Uh, but they're Bluetooth, so I could literally like hook them up to my computer and use them if I want, right?
Uh-huh.
But the whole thing is to buy the piece that I need from that place. It's like fucking $200 or $300 for just one little piece. Like, oh my god.
Jimmy, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Blame it on Mark.
Blame it on me. Yeah,
He's be getting all the blame tonight
for real.
before the
Might as well.
stream.
Might
Keep
as
pounding
well. I
shit on.
mean, we're here to take the blame for y'all.
The fuck you say? I ain't taking no blame from nobody else. I get enough trouble as all on my own. I don't need any.
I ain't talked to you in almost a year, and already we're catching shit. What the fuck? We just start talking, and also we're just getting beat. What the fuck? I was kind of enjoying it not happening, but no, no, I'm just kidding. It's good to have you back around.
He's blaming the WWE for all the bullshit.
Yo,
Yeah.
that dude can snore.
Who, Jimmy?
That Jolly Green Giant can snore.
Oh, I bet.
Like it'd be quiet for like maybe 5 minutes, and all of a sudden, fucking just loud.
Yeah, I know. I know
And
some
it's
people.
that just that one that.
Yeah, but he didn't have his thing either, did he?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So yeah, I know. I've known people that have fucking snored themselves awake.
I feel bad for him. I really do.
Fucking, I had a buddy that
But
used to fucking
still
roll
have
around
fun.
in his. I used to like crash at their house, and they fucking roll around, and all they do is snort. Didn't matter any way they were lying, they would snort. And one night, he snored himself awake, fell back asleep, rolled over, and before he could snort again, he fucking nailed his face right on his fucking nightstand,
Yeah.
caught him right in the forehead, and then he fucking like I was sitting in a chair, and I was just like fucking trying to sleep, and then I'd open my eyes, and it's like, bam! I look over, he's like fucking making these weird faces, and then he snore again. It's like, motherfucker.
It's like they say that I snore loud. I caught myself. I scared the shit out of myself one time because I heard myself snore.
You ever have one of those partially awake snores?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm. A
like
lot.
fucking, I'm fine.
I'd be
I'm
sitting there
fine.
watching TV or just
Yeah, it's like fucking watching TV, and all of a sudden you start drifting off, and it's like, oh, that was pretty loud. Fucking even woke my own ass up. Yeah, it's comical.
how the hell is it unstable? Oh well.
Your Wi-Fi's unstable again?
No, it just says it is, but now it's up 3.
That's so weird. Oh, you're looking at the bars on your phone?
Yeah, no, the computer too. Right there where it says live, it would come
Oh,
up with
okay.
like a little antenna.
Hmm. Yeah, I could never do the whole Wi-Fi thing for a computer. Well, I got a PC. It's much different than this.
I would love to have a PC.
I mean, if you were to put, like, say,
There's so much stuff on a PC that you can do that you can't do on a laptop,
well, very true. If you were to
especially
put,
one of them gaming ones. The
if you
gaming
were to,
ones I want to try to get. I'm sorry, dude. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Uh, if you were to put like $50 away per check for like 5, 6 checks, you could buy yourself a entry level PC. Like if you wanted to spend, say, like I did, I spent $500 on a PC, right? But that's by finding someone who knows computers and just telling them to help you out by picking parts. Say, I don't want to spend more than this, and then fucking watch videos and learn to put it together yourself because that's what I've been doing.
Hmm.
Going to take my computer apart, clean the shit out of it, and put it all back together.
I used to love taking things apart, finding out where it all goes together.
Yeah, and then just pushing it under the carpet.
Hmm.
So that's how it went together. Okay.
So that's how it went together. Now I can't put it back together. Um,
Yeah, I'll put it together tomorrow, and then tomorrow becomes the next day and the next day. Then you look at it and go, "Fuck, I never did put that together.
I never did.
What the fuck is going on here?" That's pretty funny. And Dar never allows me to mount anything to the wall.
Hmm.
Like I wanted to build my own computer desk, and it's as soon as I mention the words "mount it to the wall," she gets pissed at me. You're not mounting fuck all to the wall. I'm
Hmm.
like, but I'd have such a much
I
better
would love to
computer
have
desk.
some. I would love to have some monitors. I would love to have some monitors up on the wall.
Yeah,
Sit there,
that's what I
just
plan on. Actually, you don't even need it, man. All you have to do really is if you have a big enough desk, right?
hmm
You just get a couple computer arms that has 2 monitors each,
okay.
and then you just have 4 monitors sitting right in front of you. That's another thing I plan on doing. In the not
That's
near
too many.
future.
That's 4 of them would be too many for me. It's YouTube would be nice.
See, but what it's perfect for is if you're doing something important on one screen, you can have it there. Then you can open a window, pull it over to the next monitor, right?
Hmm.
Then you could do whatever on the third monitor. And the fourth monitor, what I would do is turn it sideways, flip it on its side, so that if you're doing YouTube and shit, and you want to read chat, it's so much easier to read the chat that way than when it's sitting normal.
Hmm.
Because then, like, when you're watching YouTube on your phone, and you're watching the chat, and it's just like a little box kind of
Oh
deal.
yeah.
This is that little box just spread out, so it's even bigger.
Heck yeah.
So that's what I want to do at some point. Or for now, I'm just using a 32-inch TV, and it really sucks. It's nice and big, but it sucks.
Hmm.
You can only do one thing at a time with it.
32-inch TV.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
a
really
monitor. You might as well just get one of those projectors.
No, man. I'm actually using a TV we used to watch. Like looking, I got this. We used to watch TV on this shit, and now I'm using it for a fucking computer monitor. But what I want to get is like a 20, maybe a 27 or a 20 couple of the two 24-inch monitors.
Hmm.
That's what I'm striving for at some point. But yeah, I'll have to get a video card for that shit. Well, that music will put your ass to sleep. That back music right
Can you
now.
hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
I said, that's pretty cool that you can add a little music to the background.
And you can control volume of it or no?
Huh?
You can control the volume of
Yeah.
it or no? Well, that's cool.
Yeah. Like,
That's pretty sweet. I know they made a bunch of changes to it. I was like, when you gave me the link the first time and it didn't work, it just brought me to a page and it's saying, this is new, this is new.
oh, that's cool.
I'm like, damn, sounds kind of cool. But now I can't remember any of the shit that it told me. So.
That's Alzheimer's. It's okay.
What the hell's Alzheimer's?
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's, whatever. It's old timers. I say it how I want to say it.
Most of this shit would just put me right the fuck to sleep.
I know. I'm like, what the hell?
Like,
Says you can add music to though.
Yeah, I think it said something about backgrounds and shit too. I can't remember them. Damn it. Maybe if I...
Yeah, backgrounds. There's the leaves.
Can't believe I fucking... When I clicked your link, it kicked me out of Facebook.
What the... Really?
The first time when you sent me the link, it brought me to a fucking weird place, and then it was the shitty one. Yeah, it brought me this fucking... It said StreamYards.com, live streaming, StreamYards, online streaming. Here are 3 choices on the damn thing.
What's this?
Would I what now?
No. There's a headline that you can add.
Do you ever watch Harry Mack on YouTube?
Harry Mack, no,
Do you even know who he is?
no.
Wow, dude, you like rap, right?
Hmm.
You and Lisa
Somewhat.
gotta listen. You and Lisa gotta listen to this stuff. He doesn't write anything down. He just tells you, "Give me 3 words." You give him 3 words, and then he
Oh
raps all the
yes.
fucking words.
Okay. Yeah, I saw him the other day.
Yeah, he's fucking crazy. Like he just put one out. I don't know how long ago, but it's called Amigo Bars 85. Just fucking
Yeah.
insane, man. It's completely insane. Wish I could rap like that. Can't do it with a stuttering problem, though. When I try to talk, like when my brain's going really fast and I try to talk, stutter.
Yeah.
I have to try to
It
slow my
happens.
brain down. But
It
my son,
happens
he
when
could
you're
fuck. Yeah. Happens when my what? Were you gonna say when you're old? Is that what you're gonna
no
say?
when you're thinking too fast, trying to speak as fast as you're thinking.
That's it. I'm telling Lisa you called me old. Nah, she won't give a fuck.
She's
She
even
calls me
called you
old
old.
all the time. Hey,
I said she even called you old.
that's what I just said. She won't give a fuck. She calls me old all the time.
No,
How
she won't
dare
care.
you people? I'm not that old
Nobody
yet.
cares. You old man.
Have you and Lisa watched that new Suicide Squad movie yet?
No,
With
we're um we're
John
just
Cena's in it.
starting. No,
Just
I mean we're trying to continue watching the Last of Us.
don't know what the hell that is.
It's a series. It's based off a PlayStation game called The Last of Us. They made
Hmm.
a movie out of it, and it's
Oh,
pretty
okay.
good. From what I've seen, it's pretty good.
You should.
I just I couldn't afford
What,
to.
yeah. What do you guys have for like movie stuff, like websites and stuff?
We have HBO Max, we have Netflix, Hulu. Um,
Hulu's free, isn't it?
no, you got to pay.
Oh, fuck! It used to be free when they first started.
You got to pay. You get all on most of those. Like the only thing that's like free to watch is it's the Peacock and um Tubi.
There's a couple other ones
Those are
too, but
like
I
you
can't
can
remember.
Tubi you can watch movies. I don't
Okay,
know
because
about the updated movies, but
there's a show you got to watch. It's fucking crazy. Like I love watching. I'll tell you in a second what it's called. Watch history. It's about that. Watch it. It's about that fucking big piece of land that fucking aliens keep going to. Oh, Yellowstone. That's a crazy show too.
Yellowstone.
Yeah, that fucking show's
I watched a little
insane.
bit of it.
Come on. Have you guys seen Morbius yet?
I haven't no. Uh, I haven't continued
Oh,
anymore.
the show I want you guys to check out is
I've only
called The
maybe
Secret.
watched two. The
Oh, you're
Secret.
breaking up. Okay, say that all
Am
again.
I breaking up?
Yeah.
I said the movie The Secret,
Well, I haven't seen that, I don't think.
or is it called Secret?
The show I want you guys to check out is called The Secrets of Skinwalker Ranch.
Oh, yes, that is yes,
They only have
that
like
is a good show.
two. I watched all of the episodes. I'm just pissed because they haven't come out with any new ones yet. I'm like, you lazy motherfuckers, get on the ball and make some new ones. I need to watch. Bastards. They're taking too long.
Like I don't even know what season I'm on. on that one. Because I've watched a lot of it.
Like some of that shit's just insane, man.
Yeah, it is.
Uh, you like the Aliens versus what is it? What the fuck are they called? Predator? Predator movies?
I like the Predator movies.
Okay, you got to watch if you
I
haven't
like
seen it yet.
Predator versus Aliens.
If you like that series, you'll have to check out the movie called Prey. P R
Yes,
E
I
Y.
watched it.
What did you think of it?
I watched it. I did. I loved it.
Fucking awesome
It
that
was.
movie. I love that they took it that many years back, like way back in the day.
Hmm.
I was just like, damn, that was a good movie. I wasn't expecting it. Like I seen,
And they thought it was a sign of God or something.
yeah, but
Yeah,
I seen it on the list of movies I could watch. I'm like, what the fuck is Prey? Like, doesn't sound like
Praise
a
Praise is pretty good.
yeah. It's like what looking at the picture and stuff. I'm like, it don't sound all that good. But then I actually clicked on the picture and made the fucking write up come up. I'm like, okay, I'm definitely gonna watch it. It's only been there for like fucking 6 months. I guess I should check it out. Fucking idiot. You should have watched it a long time ago. And
For real.
I'm still waiting for uh, Avatar 2 to come out somewhere so I can watch it. Like that movie
I think I've
is
seen it already. I
great.
think I watched that one already. Um, I think I watched that one on because Hulu. I think it was on Hulu.
I don't know.
But yeah, and, like I didn't watch it. Watch it. Like I seen when the kids were watching it. Like I
Hmm.
only watched like a little bit of it. It was pretty good.
I'm gonna have to watch it. I was just waiting for it to come out, but it's not coming out to the site that I thought it would come to. So I'm kind of pissy about that. I figured, hey, they should have it on fucking Disney Plus. It's not on there. They show previews for it, but they don't show the actual movie. Like you pricks.
Hmm.
Yeah, this thing sucks. I almost want to take it back and say, you know what, you guys can have it. I don't need to watch it anymore. All they really have for me to watch is the DC movies, and that's it. There's too many kid shows and shit on there.
Too bad it wasn't Marvel.
Right? That's what I wish it was. Marvel. Then there would be tons of stuff to watch. No, wait, is it Marvel?
I'm a Marvel fan.
I can't
I'm more
remember.
of a Marvel fan than I am a DC fan. I like DC, but Marvel's where's that?
I can't remember if this is Marvel or DC on here. Oh, it is Marvel. Okay, I watched pretty much everything on Marvel. So yeah, fuckers, get some new content on that shit. This
You
is
can't go wrong with Marvel.
yeah,
But don't get
yeah,
me
but
wrong, DC's got some good people.
yeah, they got some good characters. I don't know why
Yeah, they do.
they don't put more shit out. But with Disney interfering with everything and buying everything up, it's pissing me off.
Disney's trying to buy everybody.
Yep, trying to buy out tons of businesses and shit too,
Ain't nobody gonna want to follow their rules.
right? Yeah, no,
Fucking Disney. Get the
fuck
fuck out of
them.
here, Mickey.
Yeah, kick you in your most dick.
Oh,
Well, that wasn't very nice.
oh, well, that wasn't very nice. Oh,
Kiki.
Come around, kick you in your goofy dick.
I like Goofy. I don't like Mickey. Get on my
And
fucking nerves with that voice.
yeah, Goofy's one of my favorites. Pluto too. The dogs are shit. No matter what. Now from um, there's another cartoon dog that I've liked. Is instead of like Shaggy and Scooby, there was Asteroid from the Jetsons.
Oh man, I wanted to watch the movie. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's called Marmaduke.
No,
Okay, well, there's a cartoon called Marmaduke. It's about a big ass dog, right?
you should watch. You should watch the episodes of Loudmouth. I mean, not Loudmouth. I think it's Big Mouth. It's a cartoon, but one of my friends told me I should watch something. I think it's Loudmouth or Big Mouth or I don't know something. But I saw a couple of the episodes and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But I didn't continue. I was like, okay.
I was told one day, I was in somebody's stream, and they were talking, and somebody mentioned the Trailer Park Boys,
Ooh.
and I'm like, yeah, well, I don't watch Trailer Park Boys. I don't find it all that funny. Like I like Bubbles, but I can't stand the rest of
Bubbles
the
is
cast.
shit.
I can't stand the rest of the cast. Like they just irritate me. Well, how Canadian are you? You don't like Trailer Park Boys? I'm like, how about you go fuck yourself? Because it's a stupid show, and it's made for fucking stoners. That's what it's made for. So if I don't like it, doesn't mean fucking. That's just my fucking take on it. Like I got in shit for not liking that. I got in shit for not liking Beavis and Butthead. I said I used to like Beavis and
A lot of
Butthead.
people really don't like views. Well, there's like a lot of people that do. Then there's those ones that don't.
And I got in shit for not liking South Park.
So,
It's like, man, I used to like South Park in the beginning. Then it just got fucking stupid. Oh, what? Then they tested my knowledge. Well, what's your favorite episode on South Park? I'm like, that would have to be
I have a
uh,
favorite movie.
my favorite
That
episode on South Park is what the hell is it called? Cripple Fight.
oh,
Come here.
come here, come here, come here.
Yeah. So, and my next funniest episode that I liked was when Cartman went to jail for hate
I
crimes.
don't. I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, then he learns what a prison. He learns what a prison wallet is. So he keeps sneaking shit into his jail cell. And the items keep getting bigger and
Scarface. What
bigger.
is up?
What's
Long
up,
time no see,
Scarface?
bud. I haven't seen that name in forever.
Yeah. So he starts fucking using his prison wallet to bring all kinds of shit into his fucking cell. And the items are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's just like freaking at the end of the episode, he had like a fucking what was it? Like a theme park, like going to Disneyland, but it was in
Mm.
his tiny little cell. It was just full of heavy duty, huge stuff.
What the fuck?
I'm like, that is so fucking funny, man. And one of these days, if I'm with my brother, I'm gonna have to fucking do a video call with you, and I'm gonna have to get him to do Cartman for you.
Mm.
He sounds He could do
I
Cartman.
think you told him about him already. Yeah,
What'd you say?
I think he told me about him already.
Yeah, when you hear this, man, you will think you're listening to one of the episodes of South Park. Like Jesse, my son was young, and he started doing Cartman, but my son already knew what it was, and my kid just died laughing. He's like, "Sing it again, Uncle, sing it again," because he was singing Cartman. No, what's his name? His mom's a bitch.
Kyle's mom.
Kyle's mom's a bitch. And he started singing this song, but he wasn't thinking, but because my young son was standing right there. And then he finishes singing what he's singing. He's like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, Jesse. Shouldn't be singing that around you. And Jesse's like, I love that song. Oh
Or what about that um Terrence and Phillips song, the Uncle Fucker?
man. I heard that for days after. But it wasn't my son singing it, it was like a couple of my buddies singing it. I was like, what the hell, man? Hey,
Yeah.
Sister
Oh
Kathy.
snap, Kathy Bates. Hello,
How you doing,
madam.
girl? Trying to think. Oh, I don't know if I ever told you this, but my brother, same brother, is getting married, right?
Hmm.
Because he does the whole, we do the whole wedding thing, take all the pictures and everything. We go for the supper after, the reception, whatever it's called. He's sitting at the
Yeah.
table, he's eating, but between bites, he's singing shit with Cartman voice. I'm trying to keep my
That's
food
it.
in my mouth. And
It's like
yeah, so every time I try to take a bite of my food, he starts singing like Cartman. I'm like, motherfucker, you trying to kill me? And then he's like, you know why I'm doing this? I'm like, why? He goes, Kyle's mom's a bitch. And he starts eating again. I'm like, fuck, man, you're gonna kill me, man. You got all the family members there, and we're sitting at the big table up in front of everybody, and all I'm doing is
Mhm.
laughing. He's just killing me up there. And his wife's like, why don't you smarten up and just be a normal person? My little brother's like
Yeah.
me though. He's just what, Dar? What? Who did I miss?
How you doing? Good to see you, Mama.
I did acknowledge the chat. I said hi to Kathy when she came in. I said hi to Scarface.
Yep.
Which fucking? I thought you were like streaming.
Look at you. You're gonna get your ass beat for not saying hi to people.
No, if anything, I'll get my ass beat for being lippy. That's what I'll get my ass beat for. I don't give a fuck. You can't accuse me of something I already did.
It's too
No.
bad y'all ain't getting those bow and arrows, the ones with the sticky ends, the suction cups. Should fucking shoot one and just right there in your fucking just
No,
right on the live stream. Just the fucking arrow just comes.
no. I'm telling you right now, this is Dar. She ain't gonna throw something. She ain't gonna fucking shoot nothing light at me. She's not gonna throw nothing light at me. But she will hit me with something.
See, that's hitting you with something.
Yeah, she's all about that thug life.
These women on the streets, you don't understand.
Yeah,
They hood.
yeah. That's why I
Not
laughed so
kidding.
hard when you told me that Lisa said she's not hood. I'm like,
Fuck,
Lisa,
Lisa's
you're hood.
fucking
You're hood
hood.
as fuck. What are you trying to bullshit?
Yeah, she hood. All right. You can
It's
hear it
scary.
every once in a while.
It is scary as fuck to know that Lisa and Dar are so much alike.
Yeah.
Like when we finally meet you guys, I'm gonna be like happy as fuck, and I'll be a little paranoid around Lisa because
Oh, happy paranoid, paranoidly
yeah,
happy.
yeah, because I know at some point she's gonna smack me for all the shit I've talked to her over the years.
We're gonna be just talking, and all of a sudden, wow,
So I'm gonna get a double whooping.
the
That's what I'm gonna
hell,
end up doing. I'm gonna get it from Dar, and I'm gonna get it from Lisa, and we're gonna be fucking sitting on either side of me, just whooping the
and then
shit
they're
out of
gonna
me.
hit me. You're gonna hit me for them hitting you,
It's gonna be
and I
some
have no one
fun.
else to hit. And I have no one else to hit. Or we could keep going in a circle. You hit me, I hit Lisa. Lisa hits Dar. Dar hits you. Well, then fuck, I don't know. Nobody hits nobody. We'll just call that even.
I'm not hitting Dar. Fuck that.
No,
What'd
no,
you
I'm
say there,
saying you hitting me.
Kathy? Would you like a link?
And she's not glued to anything
Shut up,
or
orange
drinking
boy.
orange juice.
Shut up, orange juice boy.
Yeah, we both said something about oranges.
That's some funny shit right there.
That is the most ridiculous, fucking stupid shit I've ever said. Well, no, I can't say that.
Yeah, we'd have to go through all the fucking videos and shit to see what you've said.
That's just too much. That's too many.
Yeah, but that's for sure one you're not gonna live down.
That's all right.
Another
I
one
don't
was
care.
the
That shit
stream.
was funny.
The other one was the stream where you said you're not getting any more blowjobs.
I did not say
That'll
that.
never get.
That was a misunderstanding.
Do you have Kathy on Facebook?
I do.
And there we go.
I was just heading to our chat to copy the link, actually. Where you at, Miss Bates? Where you at? Are you at the Bates Hotel? With Norman Bates and what's his mom's name?
Fucking ask me
You know
questions
who I'm
about a
talking
movie
about?
that old. Can't believe you asked me questions
The
about
Bates
movies.
Motel. You've never seen Bates Motel.
Of course I did.
But what's Norman's mom's name?
I don't know. Do they ever say his mom's name?
I don't know. I think they did. But that's Kathy though. That's Norman's mom. So yeah.
Can't say that because his mom was dead.
No.
Through the whole movie, she was dead. He played the mother part and himself. He dressed up as his own mom. He had her dead in the basement or something.
Well.
Yeah, like he was doing the
Okay.
voice and dressing up like her.
Oh, there she is. Hello.
Jeez, how long do I have to be in that basement?
Well, I was just trying to
Right.
keep you down there to see what was down there. We haven't been down there in a month. So,
He did the same thing to me, sis. Don't worry about it.
oh, whatever.
Pokey motherfucker.
Just trying to get you to feel old times, putting you down
I
in the
was
basement.
kind of thinking how I always tell Lisa that she kind of reminds me a lot of myself, and then I got to thinking. Now, Luffy said that Lisa and Dara are a lot alike. I couldn't imagine the three of us being together then.
That'd be
Mm,
scary as fuck. That's what that would be. That's a heart attack special right there.
That's a day. That's the day I break my leg. So I can't make it.
Well,
Oh, so y'all are coming to me? Okay. So I'm
of
fucking
course your
leaving.
leg will get broke. There's no doubt about it.
Look, we're not
How
having
did you get
misery
down
here.
those steps? I couldn't believe how fast you went down those steps.
What happened? The stairs hit me. I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'll be right back.
Yeah, goodbye.
So how you doing, Kathy?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Just tired.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Is that
I
your
was,
loud? Was that your
yes,
loud?
my
Yeah.
fucking phone. Get notifications.
It's okay. Me and Dar were at a store today, and this woman would not answer her fucking phone. It rang for almost 5 minutes. I'm just like, well, you're irritating as fuck for not picking up, and the other person is fucking seriously determined to get you to pick up. Like, you not have an answering machine?
Well, and then you think it's either somebody that knows she's at the store and wants her to pick something up while she's at the store, or it's an emergency.
Right?
It's
Like, all you have to do is pick up your phone, find out what the fuck is going on, and then hang up if it's not important.
right. It's
You
like
pick
when
up.
my son's working, and if I call him, and I know he's working, I usually don't try to call him at work. No, I don't call him just to say hi, how you doing? I know you're at work, blah blah blah. I wouldn't do that, and he
Mhm.
should know that. But then there are times he just don't pick up, but I also know he's busy.
Yeah.
But then he ends up calling me back. He goes, "What's up, Mom? Everything okay or something?" You know. And then I say, "Well, like today, I said the car's not running. I think the battery's dead. So let's just go." He goes, "You know, Mom, I don't know a whole hell of a lot of cars." I said, "I know. I know more about cars than he does
Yeah.
because his father and I did cars together, worked on cars." So I said, "Let's just start at the battery because how long has the battery been since we've got a new one and blah, blah, blah. So let's start there."
Yeah.
So when he got home, he went and got it. And he come back. He goes, I gave him my card to buy the new battery. He come back. It was $200 and some dollars, but you get like $15 if you bring the old one back or something like that. I
Mm-hmm.
said, well, you got to have it. Either that or the car sets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but he was kind of irritated because it cost so much.
No kidding.
And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. So was it the
And I'm thinking back when batteries cost, when we were bitching about it being 50, $60 for a battery.
yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when I was a kid, my dad would bitch when it was like $30 or something for a battery. What the bloody hell? $30 for a freaking battery?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember my dad was so fucking tight. He'd squeak when he walked.
Yeah. So tight with that wallet back pocket
Oh,
would touch.
yeah. Yeah.
Probably about like that fat.
I remember I remember going home one day because I was at school and I heard that some of the kids were talking about their allowances and they get allowances and they can't wait because then they can buy themselves something. So I
Yeah.
go home and I asked my dad. I said, "Daddy, can I talk to you?" And he goes, "What do you want?" And I said, "Could I have an allowance?" He goes, "An allowance?" He goes, let me ask you something." He said, "What's for supper tonight for dinner?" And and I said, "I don't know what Mama's going to make." He goes, "Are you going to eat it?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Are all your clothes washed?" And I said, "Yeah." And I'm thinking, why is he asking me about this stuff?
Because he's allowing
I
you to
asked,
do that.
no, no, no. Listen, I'm asking him why is he asking this stuff? And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Oh, so you have clothes to wear to school tomorrow, right?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Who buys the food and who puts clothes on your back? And where do you live in a home?" He goes, "Your allowance is there, so don't ask me for an allowance no more." So my food, housing, and clothing was my allowance. But and
You're like, what's your allowance? My
let me
allowance is
tell
to
you,
breathe.
my brother, my brother heard that, and he didn't say nothing right away. So I went and I was sad, and my oldest brother, and he says, he goes, "Don't worry." He goes, "I'll have a talk with Dad," and he said, all she wanted was a quarter. Is all she wanted was a quarter. And you could have given her a quarter, Dad. And what's a quarter? And he goes, "Do you realize we get up in the morning before we go to school? We milk those cows, we feed the chickens and the sheep, and we're doing all this work on this farm while you're heading off to work. And we do the garden, and we do this and we do that. A quarter is nothing, Dad." to give to my little sister. Yeah. And he goes, you're not the one that goes out there and milks the cows twice a day and feeds the livestock. You're not the one that's out there doing it. Planting season. You may be at work, but we're out here running this farm for you,
Mm-hmm.
is what he told him. So my brother had and every great once in a while, my brother and I would talk about that. And I said, well, but Dad still had to work. He goes, that's an 8-hour day shift, and he come home. We did not have an 8-hour day. We had to get up early before we had to get on that bus and make sure we were out there taking care of the livestock and everything. Get in, get a shower, get to school, go to school, come home, and start back all over again.
Yep.
And that's the farming life.
Yep.
And then when Dad got home, he didn't have to worry about doing all that. It's not that Dad didn't do anything on the weekends, because he would. And my dad, but he would also tell us, this is this and that, this needs to be taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was, but so when my grandpa would go out on the road on the train, because my grandpa was a conductor on the railroad, and one of us would have to go stay with my grandma. Well, my grandma would give us little jobs, and she would give us a dime, a quarter, it's according to how much work she had.
Mm-hmm.
And I would go to this little 5 and dime store, the Ben Franklin's, and I would get penny candies, and I would fill that bag full with a quarter full of candy and take it home for all of us to be able to eat, because I earned that money, and I was so happy because I could take it home and share it with my brother and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was happy about that.
Cool.
Yeah.
It wasn't because I really wanted it for myself. I just thought it was nice to be able to share.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can remember those days working when I worked on the ranch. You wake up like between 4 and 6 in the morning every day. You don't go to bed till like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah. Well, our bus came at 7 o'clock in the morning, so we had to get it. We had to get up early, and so we had to hurry up and get those animals fed and everything taken care of, and get in and get our baths and everything.
Yeah.
So, and be ready for that bus.
Yeah, I used to hate working on the ranch because I would wake up in the dark and I'd go to bed in the dark.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like, well,
exactly.
and you don't even get weekends off. That's what sucks.
Nope, there
Yeah,
is no weekends. Absolutely no weekends. Twice a day you had to milk the vehicles, milk those cows.
yeah. But we didn't have cows. We had like horses, and
Hmm.
I think there was 2 cows, and they were a pain in the fucking ass. You never wanted to go back into the barn. Like you literally have like at one point you can call them, you whistle and they come.
Uh-huh.
Then they both I guess at the same time they had a meeting or something because they're both like, "Fuck you! We're just gonna run down to the end of the project. We're gonna run as far as we can get, and fucking you gotta chase us down." And then yeah, we busted ass on that place. Like because we were getting a lot of American horses, a lot of
Hmm.
from all over the states. We're getting horses to break and train, getting them all over from Canada and a couple other places I can't remember. And yeah, 11 at night, I'd lie down, couldn't fall asleep until like fucking like 12:30, 1 o'clock, and then you wake up at like anywhere from 4 to 6, depending on the boss. And he was like a 80 some odd year old man, so he just walk and if he didn't just walk into your room, he'd hammer and kick the door. He'd just fucking pound on that fucking door until you're like, "Fuck you want?" And it's like if you said, "Yeah, what's up?" he would get mad at you. If you didn't swear at him that early in the morning, he would get pissed off. And I'm like, there's this one chick that I worked with,
And he
and
pissed off, but we don't even cuss at him.
like fucking this dude was crazy, man. But he was awesome. Like fucking, he would hammer the shit out of your door, and if you didn't say, "The fuck do you want?" or "Go fuck yourself," he would get mad. And I didn't know that yet. And there was this chick that was working, and she been working there for quite a while. And my room was like 2 rooms down from her, and I could hear him hammering and hammering. And she's like, "Why don't you go fuck yourself, old man?" He's like, "Good morning, sweetie." And he walked over to the next door, starts fucking kicking the shit out of it. Then it comes to my door. I'm like, "What the fuck do you want?" He goes, "I like you, kid." He goes, "Let's get to work." I'm like, "Motherfucker, it's only 4:30 in the morning." I look at my clock. I'm like, "You're losing your shit. I ain't getting out of bed until 7. Then I learned how to fall asleep standing up with the horses. He couldn't even get mad at me. He goes, "I walked in here." He goes, "I saw you sleeping, standing up." Apparently had my arm around the horse's neck still,
Hmm.
and I was just standing there sleeping. He goes, "I couldn't even get mad at your ass." He goes, "You were sleeping and you're hugging the horse at the same time." He goes, "All I could do is laugh and walk away from here." Yeah, me and him became pretty close. I came close with that little guy. But yeah, we didn't have
When
any.
they're hugging on a horse and shit.
And this is the fucking crazy part. That fucking horse hated everybody. It was an unbroken Mustang.
Hmm.
And when you get them unbroken like that, they're evil motherfuckers. They try to kill you.
Because they're wild still.
Yeah, very wild. So yeah, this fucking horse one day when I was trying to feed him, I was trying to bond with the horse, and he was having nothing to do with that.
Oh
So
yeah.
I have a handful of hay, and I'm walking up to him. I'm trying to feed him. So he's taking it all nice at first, right? Gets close to my hand. I'm trying to pull away. There's my fucking whole arm right up to my elbow in his mouth.
Damn.
And every time I fucking tell him to fuck off, he's biting harder. He's putting more pressure. And I'm like, fuck, that really hurts. So I punched the fucking horse in the side of the head. I punched him in the fucking jaw
Sounds like a fucking show.
as hard as I could. And he just fucking like, blah, blah, and he still had my arm in his mouth. And my arm's like going like jello, right? So the old man, he comes in there. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing to that poor horse? What the fuck are you talking about?" I'm like, "This horse is trying to eat me piece by piece. Don't you see that?" She goes, "Okay, this is what I'm going to tell you." He goes, "Here's a little advice for you." He walks up. He goes, "You want to see him spit your arm out in within half a second?" I'm like, "Sure." He goes, gives the horse a little kick in the stomach, right between the legs into the stomach. The horse spits my arm out. I'm like, "You motherfucker!" And I walk away, right? I called the old man a motherfucker because he got me out of there. I was already in his mouth for like 5 minutes before that. The horse just wouldn't let me go.
Nobody were punching away.
Well, I punched the horse only once, right? I'm
What the
like,
fuck you doing?
then the old
Punching the
man,
horse.
he walks around again. He goes, "The fuck you hit? What are you doing?" I'm like, "I punched a fucking horse in the head, man. He wouldn't let me go." He goes, "That's horse abuse." He walks away. I chased him down. I'm like, "You motherfucker, you kicked the horse." He goes, "Yeah, but it's my horse." I'm like, "What the fuck?" So a few days later, I had to feed this horse again. And I fed it every other day, but I wouldn't try to hand feed it. So I get the hay and the hand again.
Susan M. Hello.
Oh,
"Hi, Susan."
I was just telling her. Do you want to come up? Is it okay if she comes up?
Come on up.
If she wants to, I can send her a link.
This is an open panel. So
Huh?
this is an open panel.
But I can't hand a link to somebody unless I okay it from you.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Go right ahead.
What the fuck?
If you know them and trust them, send them.
Okay, yeah. So I'm walking up to the horse. I let it bite.
Come on in. Or if you want to come up, I'll send it to you. Fucking hell, I don't even know what the fuck
Come on
I'm
in.
saying.
The door is open. So now you were punching a horse and what?
So yeah, so I fucking let the horse take the bite, doing the exact same thing I did the first time. But once you got close to my hand, I'm like, "Motherfucker, if you bite me again, I said, you're glue. And he just stopped. He didn't even fucking take the last bite. He just stared at right in the face to see if I was serious, I guess, or whatever.
Just looking at him right in his eyes. Look here, motherfucker.
Yeah, so I'm looking him right in the face. I'm, motherfucker, I will punch you hard. But I had it in my left hand, the hay, right? Because my punching hand is my right hand.
Hmm.
I'm like, you fucking bite me again, you're glue. I don't give a fuck whose horse you are. So he walks up, he stops, takes a couple steps back when I threaten him, and then he comes up and
Very good.
and then he takes the hay out of my hand, super gentle, just like a cat or a dog, right?
It's like
And
Well,
then,
Susan, if you come up here, you'll be able to talk in here with me and Mark and Wolfie.
yeah, I have no issues. If you want to come up, you can come up.
we just talk about whatever
Yeah.
comes to
Yeah.
mind.
So yeah,
There's
that's
no real subject. Just,
so that's the horse I ended up fucking sleeping with my arm around it. But the old man was like, "What the hell did you do to this poor horse?" I'm like, "What?" He goes, "That horse fucking hates everybody." I'm like, "Well, don't hate me." He goes, "And if I catch you sleeping again," he goes, "when you're supposed to be working, I'm gonna kick your ass." I was like, "Like
it's
you're a
the horse's
cranky old."
fault.
Yeah, I'm like, "You're a cranky old fuck, eh?" He just looks at me,
Eh?
smiles, and walks away.
Eh?
Yeah, but that's a different kind of A.
I know.
It's meant to be
Stop
that
making fun of him,
Look,
Mark.
he's part Mexican too, okay? Orale, eh?
I don't
way.
care, but the Italians say "a" too.
Eh? Yeah,
That's
but
a
y'all do
French.
the
It's more of a French and Italian, and
Yeah,
there's certain nationalities that talk like that.
yeah, eh?
eh?
And the other Canadians just picked up on it.
I know, huh?
Just like I don't consider the French people in Canada French.
Susan, come up here and help me pick on Barney. It's so fun. It's so much fun.
It's so much. It's French. It's a Funyun.
Well, the
You're
whole
a
thing is,
Funyun.
they fucking act like I'll say a lot of Quebecers, most Quebecers,
What the fuck
they
is a
act like
Quebecer?
their shit don't stink. They're the best thing
Quebecers.
What
best
the fuck is
best people on the planet, right? That's how they act towards people. You don't speak French, they'll treat you like shit. Some of them will even call the cops on you.
because you don't
I
speak
heard
French?
that. I heard that.
Yeah, they'll fucking literally call the cops on you and saying you're harassing them because you asked them something in English.
Mm.
And I'm like, you getting all this fucking bougie with people and you don't even speak correct French. I'm like, you speak a fucking
The slang.
it's a slang. Like if you talk French in Quebec, if you're a Quebecer and you go to France, they're gonna look at you like you're retarded. It's like repeat that.
Maybe
repeat
that's
that.
why. It's because they don't want people to come
It's not good,
in.
Susan. Appreciate you being here anyway.
Okay, you're saying Kathy?
Sorry, Kathy.
That's okay,
Huh?
Susan.
Oh no, I was just kind
go
of
ahead.
hoping to.
Sorry,
Oh
I didn't
no,
mean
oh
to cut
no,
you
I
off.
was just saying is that's why they want everybody away from them so that nobody can say that they're speaking it the wrong way.
Yeah. Because my aunts and uncles
Yes.
they used to speak French, and my youngest brother he went to a French immersion school here where they teach you like half of it half French half English, right? You don't really need the English because you're already fucking speaking it.
Hmm.
But yeah, so he learns all this French, and he thinks he's all Mr. Big, and he goes and starts talking with my aunts and uncles, and they're like looking at him, and he's like, "Aren't you going to answer me?" He goes, "Did you say something in French?" He goes, "I don't know what the hell you said." That was my one uncle. He was awesome.
Mais oui. You
But
need a wee?
as a young child, I learned tabarnak at a very young age. And that was one of my favorite sayings.
Haberneck.
Tabarnak, tabarnak, and mange la merde. That means eat shit.
Motors in there.
Mange la merde, or merde, MERD. Yeah, I got taught that
Of
as
course,
a young
Mark is
child,
lazy.
and I used it all the time.
I'm so lazy, y'all don't see me anymore, right? I'm barely even around.
Mark is lazy mother.
I see a lot of people live, and I'm like, man,
Huh?
when I see a lot of people live, and I just scrolling through YouTube, I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna go to the next one. No,
Yeah.
Oh, I was grumpy as hell today. Says me and Dara were in the car today,
Yeah.
and,
Oh, you
and
were down in the car?
I was I was
Oh.
I was
the
shoot.
videos need to come back.
Put it this way: I was shooting a video. I started it off real nice. Within 2 minutes, I had to shut the shit down because I was
What'd
calling
you
this one.
do?
I was calling this one woman so many names in like not even a minute. I'm like, nope, can't post that shit. So I had to fucking delete it because it was nasty. Like fucking, she was just
She
being
just use
Why
dumb.
gentle
delete
rude
it? You could
words.
have sent it to me through Facebook.
I'll see if I might still have it. I don't know. But it was funny. It's like she pissed me off. It's like pick
Next
a
time,
fuck. First, she's walking in the middle of the fucking road, and it's like all you have to do is step on the grass, and you can walk over that way to your car. But she stays on the fucking road until she feels like turning. Then this is what really pissed me off. She fucking She's driving, and she stops right in front of me and fucking won't go, and she's telling me to go. I'm like, well, fuck, your car's like right there. You're dumb as fuck to walk on the road. I'm not. I'm scared to walk in front of you. Just might fucking step on the gas. You're an idiot.
dumb
Man,
as fuck, an
I
idiot come out your mouth to Dar. Those two should have been the only two bad words that you should have said.
man, I'm telling you right now, I lost my shit. It's not very often. Well, I do lose my shit a lot. I can't lie. I was starting to fucking feel a hot flash there, and I knew that was God saying, "Don't lie." 'Cause, yeah,
I just had a feeling.
I'm not even a driver, man. I hold all the road rage. Dar gets a little here and there. But fuck, I pump out the volume when it fucking comes to
Fucking
road rage.
side passenger driver.
I'll put a wheel in front of me because I don't give a fuck. I'll even open my window so you can hear me clearly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, holy shit, man. I'm like,
There's this
Dar,
one video. It just reminded me of this one video that I seen. It was this older gentleman couple, and they were just driving down the road, and his wife found an extra steering wheel somewhere in the car and pretends she's driving, sees a car coming, and she sees him and just says like, "Dad,
yeah.
that's you."
Dar's mom and dad were such a funny couple. I think it was her dad bought her a fake brake pedal for the car, and when you stepped on it, it would make the squealing sound.
Yeah.
And that was so freaking cute, man. Like you'd hear it every so often. You hear, yeah. She was paranoid of cars at the point because parents got in an accident when she was young.
Worst
Bad
passenger ever. Fuck.
No, not a. She wasn't a bad passenger.
No,
But her
you. She's talking about
her
you.
her
Your wife is
dad.
talking about you.
Oh,
You're
I
talking
am.
about your dad. She's over
I
here talking
am.
about.
Like fucking. She gives me shit in the car so much, man. It's like
I wonder why.
it's because I tell her to do stuff. And she's like, "You're not driving." I'm like,
Exactly.
well. Then she's
You're
like,
not
"I don't." She goes, "I
driving.
don't get mad." She goes, "I don't get mad if you fucking give me a suggestion. If you suggest something to me, just don't tell me straight out do it." I'm like, I suggest you just fucking listen to me at all times.
Are you one of those type of people? Be like, you should have fucking turned right there.
Yeah, that'd be me. Well, when I get into the car, uh, my son will come. If I'm going anywhere, he'll come and he will walk with me out to the car. Um, he will even hold my purse, open the door. I will get in, and he hands me. But when we get to the place, then he will go around, open the door, help me out, and carry my purse. And, well, we go into the store. Very nice gentleman, my son is. But in between time, when I'm telling him, or I'm doing that fake brake on the passenger side, and I think that he's going too fast. I'm going, slow the fuck down. I'm going to go through the fucking window, and blah blah blah. And, hey, if you would have went that way, we would have got there safer sooner. Why are you taking the long way? Well, I figured that maybe you wanted to go. You haven't got out
Further
of the
right.
house. Maybe a scenic route would have been better. where you can say, I don't fucking care. I just want to get to where I'm going. So so that's in between. And all that fucking arguing and everything. Finally, I decided one day that when I was going with my granddaughter and my son and my other granddaughter and myself, I told my granddaughter Christina, "You sit up front with your dad. I'll sit back here with Peyton." That's okay, Grandma. You sit up front, you know, because I'm the adult. And I said, "No, I'll sit back here and talk with Peyton." Billy, Big Mouth, said, "That was the quietest ride I've ever had with Mom in the car." So from then on, I would sit in the back seat. And when he and I would go, he would open the passenger side. And I said, "I'm sitting in the back seat." He goes, "Mom, it's just the two of us." I said, "I'm sitting in the back seat." I said, "Big Mouth." So from now on, I sit in the back seat. I don't care if it's just him and I. So I'm in the back seat. And then we went to one of our friend's house, and they seen him getting out and had to get me out of the back seat, or not really get me out, but help open the door for me.
Yeah.
And they wanted to know, why did you stick your mom in the back seat? I said, because he said I'm not allowed to be in the front seat, because he says that I make too much noise, and so he won't allow me in the front seat.
Damn.
So yeah.
Who'll sit in the back seat with all that
Hey,
noise?
payback's a motherfucker. Payback's a mother. Don't fuck with me. Uh,
Dar sent a message to you, Kathy.
so I told him.
Did you
I told
read the
him a
message?
month ago I wanted to go to the craft store. He goes, "Sure, Mom." He goes, "The next day I have off, we can go, and I'll let you know so you can be ready." That was a month ago, you guys. I still haven't got to the fucking craft store. So when I told him, I said, "Hey, I want to go to the craft store. When I'm going," he goes, "Go on Amazon and order." He goes, "I know it won't be much." I put an order. Listen to this. I made that order so big it was over $600. He come running out, wanting to know, "Mom, do you realize that that's over $600?" So I said, "Is it my money?" "Yeah, but I didn't think you'd ever spend something like that." I said, "I didn't spend it. You told me to put it in the cart." So when I
That's an
find
actual
something,
better
I
way.
stick it in the cart.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing
That
says
way,
I have to buy it all at once, right? He goes, "No."
exactly.
But when I'm sitting here looking through and the stuff that I want, like I said, it don't all have to be bought at once.
Just because it's in the cart.
Right. And he knows that, but still he thought that I wanted to spend $600. No, I don't want to spend $600.
Kathy, Dar sent you a message.
Oh,
Two of
did
them,
she?
actually.
In
Yeah.
chat.
Oh,
I don't know if the last one is. Yeah, bro, she's addicted to fucking Timu. Holy crap.
I'm addicted to.
Fucking
I believe
hardcore.
that.
So you make her panic a lot. You need to
Yeah,
stop that,
dude.
sir.
Dude, I will give
Well,
her.
Do
I
you
will
know?
give
Do
her
you
shit
realize
like.
how when you're driving and someone gives you a panic attack, that shit sucks.
I
What?
have had them. I've had them. In actuality, it's because of the car accidents I've had, and they're very severe car car accidents. So when even to this day, and we're talking 40 years ago, when I was pregnant with Billy, and it happened in January of 1980, and February of 1980 is when I had him. But January is when I was in a car accident and the car rolled three times.
Damn.
And then after that, a year later, almost to the date, the, I was in a car and it rolled again. Another car.
Wow. You got
I
some
would have
luck.
taken that as I'm not supposed to drive.
So, and it was, and I'm going to tell you, 2 years after that, we were driving down the road to go see my parents, and as he's trying to turn, it hit some ice and went right into a ditch. I
Mm-mm.
said, "There is no more. I am not going to get back in a car again." Yeah, it was.
Yeah, there's a newer website. I don't know how new it is, but it's called Timu.
Timu.
And that shit, even I'm addicted to it. I don't buy nothing, but I'm addicted. Like I fucking window shop like a
Hey,
bastard.
John Womack.
Website. Hey John, how's it going? But yeah, you can find so much stuff for super cheap.
Really? I'll have to write that down. Oh, thank you, Susan. My
I'll
sister. I love my sister, Susan. I do. Uh, I'll make sure that Billy doesn't know where I got it. I'll just say a friend told me. That way he doesn't get a hold of you and say, "Why'd you give that to my mother?"
yeah, I'll send you if I remember I'll send you a invite. Because if I invite you then I don't know how that goes. But
Oh,
She says she loves you too, Kathy.
Dar says you can always find a link on her Twitter.
I don't do Twitter.
She does do Facebook though, Dar.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
do Facebook.
Well, that would wholesome.
Yeah, and that's just about all I can do.
John Womack said he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah,
Huh?
that's what Wolfie says too. Well, Grumpy says he's a good
I'm
boy.
a, I am a good boy though. I'm a good boy until I get in the car or Dar does something to piss me off. I'm a good
John
boy.
Womack.
It's been a while since
Yeah,
I've seen that name. I think I've seen that name
Yeah.
in another chat somewhere, but I don't remember.
he's
But
been around for a
it's been a
while.
while since I've seen him.
I've seen his name
Uh,
in a few streams.
Susan name is everywhere. Well, not
John,
technically
well,
everywhere, but
you go to Lone Stars, right? When he streams?
yeah, I think he goes there.
I think
That's
that's
probably
where
where I've seen him.
first seen him was there. Pretty sure.
I think I've even had him on panel one time.
Not this panel though.
No,
I would remember that.
I don't know if I've ever been on. Yeah, he has. Yeah,
yeah. One time was enough, wasn't it, John?
Yeah, I'd be all like, fuck that guy. Fuck Mark.
Believe me, it took me a while to see if I wanted to come back up on a panel with Barney. Huh, huh. Trying to
she'd be
talk
lost
me
without
into
me. I'll tell you that.
drinking orange juice instead.
See, that means you can't drink orange juice, right? I'm allergic to oranges, dumbass.
That was fuck. That was a funny night.
Yeah.
What's
That
even
was a good night.
funnier? What's even funnier, sis, is me and Mark were talking about that earlier,
I know. We were.
and then you brought up. Oh yeah, sis. There's lots of craft stuff on Temu, and it's like compared to Amazon, this is like pennies.
Really.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, pinch poke, you owe me a Coke.
so violent, eh? Pinch poke. Ooh. That's okay. It's not me. I'm good with it.
So I got bored one day and I made a troll account under my older name. If anybody recognized me, I haven't even used it. So I don't know.
What is it? What is it?
It's
I'm a
freaking frack.
prick. I thought it'd be I'm a prick.
Lunch.
Man, that sounds good, John. Taco Bell. Yeah, I could do that.
Oh,
I fucking wrote Taco Bell in the fucking chat. Not in the chat, but like, man.
I'll tell you right now, fucking one of my favorite things when I was younger, when I went to the bar, I go to like, it was a taco time at the time. It wasn't we didn't have Taco Bell here yet. I used to go fucking quite a few times there. That's some good. That was some good shit. You see that, Mark? What Dark put in the chat?
I made a troll account once just for Mark. I bet.
is my girl bed sleeping?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's sleeping. But that's probably because fucking she wore her own ass out earlier beating on Mark.
Oh, I wish I would have seen it.
I know, right? It was fucking hilarious. It was funny right up until the point where Dark came over and had to start fucking smacking me.
If I would have known you were alive, I would have been over sooner.
Yeah, we were talking earlier on Facebook, having a video chat, and then Lisa got all smacky and eye gougy, and
Just out of nowhere.
well, she beating his ass pretty much. And then of course Dar's sitting there watching from her chair and felt the need to come and slap the shit out of me.
Yeah, she ninja'd him really
it.
good. She ninja'd him really good. Just walk by a pound. And he's like, what the hell?
Yeah,
Oh, so you're proud. So you're proud of what he got. How about we have Lisa do a little bit more to you?
You should have seen it. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You know what?
Lisa gives you love taps.
Lisa was smacking him, and I'm thinking the whole time, and then all of a sudden she stopped smacking him. Like, we have to have an old school fucking Lazy and Grumpy show. You know what I mean? Like fucking Mark gets a whooping, I get a whooping.
Dude, that's so weird. John said laxative and food at the same conversation. We were talking about that earlier. Putting laxative in food, or like the Taco Bell laxative.
Oh yeah, right.
You
live only a block away. I gotta put this many laxatives in your food.
Oh, so like customer comes up yelling and shit. Where's my? It's right here. I'll fix it for you.
I'm not that big on Taco Bell.
How far do you gotta go? 6 miles. Okay, here's 4 laxatives in there. Oh, you're just going across the street to the hotel. Okay, there's 10 laxatives. Fucker can't even get out the door.
Yeah, he's gonna shit himself in the car. Let's go.
Yeah, I did. I had some good shots. Lisa slapped me in my stomach fucking over and over again. It was red.
Oh,
you got you
I feel so bad.
I'm like, why
I feel so bad.
Please.
Kathy from Who's the Mod Squad comedy? Who's Mod Squad?
That's my old. That's my troll account.
Oh, so nobody.
No, it's not really. It's not even really a troll account. It's just a made-up account.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So I have it if you're going to tell everybody.
No, that's all good. Really, that's one that doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I just come in as myself. I don't give a fuck if they get mad. I'll troll the shit out of you. Like, I don't know if you were there, sis, but I went into the Lone Star's chat. Lone Star and Jay's chat, and within a minute, I had burned fucking Lone Star. I don't know how many times. And he's just like, "Oh, for fuck's sakes, Wolfie's here." And he was the very first live stream. I went to his live stream that night, and then fucking I had my live right after that. After I left his chat, and it was so funny because he's like, "Oh fuck, Wolfie's here."
Well, I've been at every one of his live streams anyway, so I probably was there.
Thank you for the follow, Susan.
Yeah.
For the Lazy and Grumpy.
Oh,
right.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate that.
Well, I told her where I was at, and I messaged her and told her where I was at, and I told her to come over. So she come on over.
Oh, I can
Mark,
pin chat. That's cool.
quickly check
What?
your Iggy. Quickly check your Iggy and see if he said not tonight.
I don't have Instagram on this phone.
Oh shit. Well, how did you send him a link then?
I didn't.
You sent
I thought you were.
Dorito a link.
You said that you were going to.
No,
And
I
I was
didn't
like,
say
okay.
that. I said
What?
send him a link. You no hair having banana split scarf.
Look here, you Scarface looking bitch. I'm telling you.
What
I
the
thought you
fucking
said.
hell?
Right? He got all racist right there. Like, holy,
Oh my god!
he got all racist on me. This.
Calm down, Tony Montana.
Do you know what I'm gonna do to you, fucking guy?
I want you to say hello to my little friend.
I have no little friends. I only have
Here
big
comes
friends.
Tito.
That's funny, John.
I pooped in the. You were just fertilizing. You were just help out.
Yeah,
What are you
Yeah.
doing taking this shit? I'm helping you fertilize your lawn.
there's gonna tree gonna grow out of that. You just watch.
That brown spot's gonna turn green later. Watch.
Yeah.
So I forgot to tell you. I was gonna tell you and Lisa earlier too. Our little guy had a fall the other day.
Oh.
He smacked his noggin, and they ended up having to take him to the hospital.
Oh yeah, I think you did tell me on Facebook.
Yeah, I was so upset until I heard that they
Oh,
released
snap.
him and sent him home.
Yeah, and he couldn't. They had to watch him.
Yeah, they had to keep an eye on him. I was
Yeah,
Dude, there's
so
an
usually
option
head
now.
injuries.
There's an option now if you want to moderate somebody. It says
Okay.
like a managing moderator or a standard moderator.
Yeah,
Okay.
And
yeah,
it's cool.
there is.
Shows you how long I've been on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, it's new. It's new.
Excuse me.
I told you there's a bunch of updates to StreamYards lately, so
Yeah, you got to give that to somebody that you trust.
yeah.
And being that like you two do it, you know.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, once I get the cash together, I'll buy my own account with StreamYards, and then we can run this shit whenever we want.
Oh,
Where's
Because this free shit is just
but I think that if he gives that to you, then you could be able to go on his at any time. I think that's because he can do because you can do what he does pretty much. Not every little thing, but
yeah, you, Dar, and Susan are our managing moderators.
huh?
You, Susan, and Dar, our managing moderators.
Oh,
Sweet.
so. Kathy, tell me if this is a good idea. Mark was talking about work earlier today, right?
yeah.
And I said, well, just do what we used to do. He used to call me from work all the time, and fucking we'd chat, right? Video chat. Well, this one day he had the fucking camera, his phone sitting in such a way that I could see all the customers and shit. I'm like, so what you gotta do then is you gotta fucking call me on Facebook, put it on video chat me, and I'm like, and then show my face to the workers. I'll give them shit.
This is the guy that's been saying it to you.
Like, you lazy motherfucker, you better get to work. This man controls your check. Oh, he was late. I saw it for myself. I was watching the whole time. He was like 20 minutes late. Got to dock that check.
Gotta dock that check by 20 minutes.
I'd do it. Hell yeah. Never mind that. Put me facing them, and I'll say, You're 20 minutes late. I'm the big boss. I'm the owner of this shit, and I'm not going to put up with your shit. Get your shit straight. Or walk. You want me to do that? I can do that. We'll do that with the other managers. Fuck them.
For real.
When you go in and they're leaving, here's the camera. Look at the camera. Oh, I didn't think about how much evil was in this room, and you gave them all power. That's like, here, Satan, take the wheel.
Here, take it. I don't want to know more. It's your turn to drive.
Yeah, that's funny.
That evilness that I hear inside their voices without them even talking.
Yeah, when I was saying to Mark earlier, Kathy, was about how
Yeah, it
dark
says
certain-
manage blocked words, change chat modes in live, remove and review chat messages, hide or
Mhm.
put users in timeout. Well, I've already been able to do all that pretty much, right?
I guess so. But I mean, it's managing. I don't know. I don't know how all this works.
Well,
I
I'm
think it's
just
just
saying, as mods anyway, you can put them in timeout before.
hmm
And
Yeah.
so,
There's 11 people here, bro.
Holy shit.
you can remove. Yeah. That's because I'm up here. Because I got tired of the orange juice man. No.
Orange juice, man. Well, I
We were
appreciate
just talking
everybody
about that
coming in.
earlier too, Kathy. When we were both, me and him were talking about that, and he's like, "I'm never gonna live that shit down." Eh? I'm like, "No, you're never living that shit down.
It's not going nowhere.
That shit
Not going
is
anywhere
on,
soon.
that shit is on Facebook forever.
And people even have it on YouTube.
People have recorded it.
Yeah, a lot of people. Hey, did I see a dumbass shit that Mark said? Check this out.
That's some funny shit right there.
Like, I'm allergic to oranges, so you can't drink orange juice.
All right, John. Hope
I'm
everything comes out
allergic
okay.
to oranges. Right back. Gonna go take a crap. If you're not back in 10 minutes, we'll wait
Tell
longer. We don't know where you at, so we can't send a rescue team.
Yeah, but I was saying, we were talking to Mark, and I'm like, fucking, it is literally scary how much Lisa and Dar are like. I can, Dar doesn't even have to be here. Like, hear just Lisa talking. I'm like, holy fuck, is Dar here? Like, they say so much shit that's so similar, or will be just the same. It's like, holy crap.
You were just talking about that.
It's fucking scary, man. Like, they both get it in their heads. I gotta walk over and smack them. I gotta walk over and smack them. Like, what the fuck is going on here? I don't know.
blame
I
the
don't even
Wi-Fi.
know if they. Hey,
I blame the Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi. They're all connected somehow.
no, that's the flow conspiracy. That's what that is. You remember the flow conspiracy?
I think so.
That who
Oh,
created that?
WTF Mike is not here. It was here.
He was here for a
Yeah,
little
he
bit.
was here earlier.
He made fun of my hair because I said I'm amazed nobody had said shit about my hair yet. And he tore me up a little bit, and then he had to go to bed. He
That
talked to
sucks.
Dar
I
for a
didn't
little
even,
bit.
I didn't even get to talk to him as much.
Yeah, that's because your internet was fucking up.
hmm
He said I look like a dollar store version of what the fuck was it? You look like a dollar store version of Mary Poppins or some kind of shit.
I don't know.
Well, I had big plans, right? Because I put the black in with my silver, and I thought, who the fuck hates the Raiders? So I was gonna I was gonna do my first live stream the night of getting my hair done and go Raiders, because my hair is silver and black. I can't remember who hates them, but if I would have known, I would have went into their stream. Yep, straight up onto the panel so I could get them all pissed off.
Oh, Lisa was here?
What?
Lisa Y.
Yeah, didn't you notice that? Or was that when? Yeah, guess that was when your internet was fucking up too. Yeah, she was here for a wee little bit.
Yeah, that's Lisa's friend too. She calls her Gusher.
You know, Dorito's gonna verbally punch you in the neck, right?
Gonna verbally punch me in the neck.
Yeah, it's better than a real punch in the neck.
I
But
don't have him anywhere though.
you have him on Instagram, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't have Instagram on this
What
phone.
the hell? Why don't you? It should be on every fucking device.
I don't even have his number anymore. That's what sucks.
Wait a minute. Where's your other phone?
It's thrown away with the white screen.
Okay,
All white.
and did you take your SD card out of it?
Yeah, it's not on there.
So shouldn't it still be there then?
It's not on there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
So how did you have to redo all your information and everything all
Mhm.
over again?
Well, I put my
Yeah.
old SIM card in there, and whatever I had on my SIM card, some of it loaded up, but my contacts weren't
What
in
the
there.
hell? Because I
know.
usually just use the smart app, whatever it's called, smart. Smart. It transfers everything from your old phone to your new phone. But
Yeah,
since you couldn't
smart
see
switch or whatever.
Yeah, but since you couldn't see your screen,
Yeah, I tried doing that, but I had to turn it on both phones.
right, and you had white screen, so you couldn't do it on the other phone.
Yeah.
That sucks.
How to wear a face mask for that one?
That sucks.
No more Doritos, Locos Tacos.
How to wear a face mask for that one. No more Dorito Locos Tacos.
That's funny.
Doritos Locos Tacos.
It's a Taco Bell. That's a Taco Bell.
If it's got Doritos in it, yeah. I'll eat Doritos, but I've never been a real big fan of Doritos chips.
They used to have Cool Ranch
Yeah,
Doritos, Locos Tacos.
yeah. Those were the
I want to try
actually.
one of those.
I would probably, because those are actually the ones that I would eat. The Doritos.
Oh yeah, mine's a Cool Ranch. I like Cool Ranch. The nachos are alright. Cool Ranch is better.
Wolfie, Brother Wolfie.
Hmm?
I did send a message to Dorito for
Okay.
you.
He's probably sleeping already.
Thank you.
I just sent a message anyway. I figured he probably was. I figured if he was awake and got it, he would.
Did you at least make it a smart ass comment or something?
No, actually, well, I just said that you guys were live and you and Mark wanted to see him.
Oh, damn. That's too polite.
Yeah. Yes, I was. Well,
That's too polite.
isn't that scary when I'm polite?
Yeah, I was about to ask you if you're sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, both me and Dar are sick right now, so. I got a cold and she's got an infection in her lungs.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
So she's been hacking for the last few days. Almost a week now. There she goes.
Yeah, I hear. You say it, then it makes her body react to it.
Yeah. Poor woman. Like she doesn't have enough shit to go through. She got to go through this now. I would feel really bad for her if she didn't hit me all the time when I'm being good.
She give you treats for being good.
I do get treats. I can't complain.
Who's a good boy?
She doesn't pat me on the head though.
Wait a minute. Will I get in trouble for sending him a message this early in the morning?
No.
No.
What the? Well, gee whiz. He's gonna start yelling. I woke up to the noise of my phone going off, and here all it was Kathy sending me a message.
That we want him up here.
Yeah, he's got to work tomorrow, I'm sure.
He's gonna see it tomorrow. Like, what the fuck? Why? I missed it.
Yeah. I'll get a message back from him or something.
I'll tell you right now.
If he bitches at me, I'm letting you two know.
No, you let me know right away because I'll bitch him out for bitching you out.
Okay.
That I don't have a problem with. I'll even do a live video chat with him so I can bitch him out. No, I'm not
Be
doing
like,
that.
look here.
No, every time I do a fucking face-to-face video chat with him, he gets my ass kicked. So I'm not doing that. Like going on fucking Nora's panel is scary now.
Dude, we can't even talk about Nora. Not even playing around. Just like playing around, joking around with Nora. I get hit.
Yeah.
Right?
I get hit. I'm like,
Nora, you don't talk to Nora that way. Boom. What the
But you can?
Yeah. And I've even threatened to have Nora come over to my house and teach him how to cuss and to be more of a badass.
I actually chatted with him one night about that. Like, you know what? I really don't care that you don't want to cuss. I just like teasing.
It's not a big deal.
I just love teasing him about it.
Oh yeah.
But I've heard him cuss a couple times, and
oh yeah.
And
I was like, oh my god.
when hearing him cuss, it just sounds wrong.
Yeah.
Like he's such a sweet kid that hearing him cuss is like I almost want to give him shit, but I don't at the same time.
Yeah.
Dar, I'm gonna kick you right in the box. That's what I'm gonna do.
Wolfie.
You don't come in here bragging you have 398 subs. You muck.
Hey Dar. Congratulations.
Hey Dar. Oh, 392. Oh, you poor fucking thing. Bragging ass. No. I'm happy for you. One day I'll have that many. If I buy them.
If I buy them. Dude, they'll catch on to that shit.
Some people do that.
What pisses me off
I've
is
seen
I
people.
only have like 140 subs. And I do lives. She never have not done one. I think she did one live once. And never again since then.
Dar.
And the bitch just keeps getting subs.
It's Dar.
Yeah, that's true.
They like her better.
Everybody loves that. Doesn't matter what fucking group it goes to, she fucking has people fall in love with.
You know, I'm gonna start thinning out the people that I'm sub to, because a lot of people that have came on streams and said, check this person out, they're really good. So I go in there like 5 or 6 times, never see the person that tells us about it. You go and sub, or they happen to come on and and they bring them up on a panel. You think, oh, they're nice people, and and everything, but you never see anybody there, and they've got all these subs, but you only see maybe 5, 6 people in the chat, but they got like 10, 20,000, and I'm thinking,
I earned mine. People actually sub to mine, but
right.
I only got like 10 people that show up on mine.
Yeah, we get like maybe 3 or 4 people that we know, and the rest is like, well, I've seen your name before, but thanks for coming.
But I think that I do believe that sometimes it's kind of like I didn't. Usually, you heard my ding when I get a notification?
Yeah.
You can hear that. Well, I didn't get the notification on my phone that you were live. And I'm not always checking YouTube constantly.
So, well, Mark wanted to do a surprise stream and see if anybody showed up. I'm glad you guys showed up.
He said, "You think anybody's gonna be there?" I was like, hell yeah.
Well, it shows there's what,
6
7,
people watching.
6?
7.
Yeah,
It
it
keeps
went
bouncing
clear
from
up to
7 to
10.
6.
It was clear up to 10 there a little while ago.
Oh yeah.
I think the coolest stream we've ever had was when that big YouTuber came in and said he liked the show and he fucking subbed to us.
Hmm.
And he's got at least over 100,000 subs.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it
And the
was.
funniest part of it was I fucking watch his videos all the time. I found out later. I'm like, fuck, I'm subbed to that dude. That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, he watches a lot of awesome music videos. So I like him.
Well,
But there's one guy that I really like watching, and his name is Art of Kicks. He's a really cool dude.
You like a lot of okay, you should if you like a lot of music, right?
Yeah.
You should
Everything
look
but
up
up,
Sick
pretty
Kick.
much. Sick Kick?
Sick Kick, yeah.
Yeah. Who did you learn about from that guy? Did you Lisa tell you
I
about
just
him?
ran into him.
Oh,
Not just ran
I've
into
been,
him, but I've listened to him for about almost a year.
I've been telling Lisa forever to check his shit out. And
Oh, she
fucking,
has definitely.
he's a Canadian.
Yeah.
oh well, of course.
He's from Toronto, I think.
He makes some good remixes and it's like
Wow, right?
yeah, it's like
If you like
it
that
all
kind of
fits into one.
if you like that kind of music, holy shit! And I love the way he mashes songs together, like Eminem and somebody else, and yeah, and that's true, Dar. Those are the loyal ones that show up.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
And I've really been missing what's her name, Jenna lately. Been missing her for a while.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her anywhere. But I don't go to a lot of streams hardly anymore.
Me neither.
Like I used
I've
to
been
go to.
kind of drifting away from certain ones, and you
It's just
know, and
like I've been finding that like a lot of people are doing the same shit over and over almost.
mhm.
Like they'll bring something up and then the next day they're like bringing up the same thing, and
Well,
so
just so much shit goes on, and people don't like this one, and people don't like that one, and it's almost
Well,
it's just like it just wears the fuck out.
yeah.
And I mean, I've been bombed by a certain person, uh, and I know other ones that have been, and don't even know why, but it happened,
Hmm.
and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I remember I got a message from one of my buddies saying that fucking I had a troll saying fucking I'm glad that Wolfie's gone. And I think he was in your chat, wasn't he? Or something? Your stream? Mark?
who's mine?
Yours. Yeah.
I don't.
Somebody said I'm glad he's fucking gone or something like that. And you got
Yeah.
all pissed
But then I
off.
back you up.
Yeah. Like I heard
Oh
people were
yeah, I
talking
remember
shit
that
about
one.
me.
Yeah, somebody went in the tent and started talking shit about you, and I was like, hold up. That's my brother. That's
Oh,
my
fuck
family.
you.
You
Yeah,
don't
I've
talk
heard.
shit about him like that. And then like he was like, well, I appreciate you uh sticking up for him. Most people won't, and blah blah blah. And I was like, he's family,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I've been noticing a lot of people like fucking pushing me off to the side. Like with some people, I just don't give a fuck. But some of them that I've known for a long time, it really pisses me off. It's like I heard
Yeah,
about one person that was fucking I've known for like 6 years,
yeah.
at least 6 years. They go behind your back and they're like fucking,
Thank you for being here,
oh,
Dar.
he's belligerent and fucking he's an asshole. And it's like, motherfucker, did you just meet me? You've known me for 6. You know me all this fucking time. You know I'm an asshole. Like what? I admit it
You don't
right
think we know
live
this,
on fucking YouTube. I'm a dick. I can be like I can be a
Yeah.
especially
total.
to me.
bitch, stop your crying. You need a towel that.
Oh,
Get the fuck out of here.
I
I just pressed the
almost,
button.
I almost heard that noise, that music from that smallest violin playing.
I played that for him earlier when he's getting his ass kicked.
Oh yeah, there
Mhm.
you go.
And that was funny the other night, Mark, when you asked me if I still had my bag and give him no fucks.
Yeah, I was like, I bet he
Yeah.
still has his bags of give no fucks or
No
something like
fucks.
that. Yeah,
I think I had no
he had
fucks
a
to
no
give him.
fucks given bag.
Yeah, I have that somewhere around here still. I'm pretty sure. That was
This dude used to just look around. Like he didn't even say shit. He just looked around, found a random bag, put his hand in there, and was like, "There's one for you."
yeah.
Oh,
I did
that
that too.
bag. He used to pull that bag out for me at times.
Yeah,
It was fucking Dorito that started that shit, and I'm like,
Yeah.
fucking, that was some funny shit because Kathy didn't know what to fucking say right away. She was quiet for a minute, and then she's like, "That was so fucking funny." I'm like, you know what? That's a good fucking
she was
idea
dying
because
inside.
yeah, if I'm on a live stream and somebody's fucking getting on my last nerve, I'm just saying, no fucks given. You know what I mean? Or if they're calling me a dick because I'm being a dick, no fucks given. I don't give
No
a fuck.
fucks given.
I had two bags, and
Yeah.
fucking
Mm.
had one
I
Yeah.
think that one of them was gives a shits, and
one specifically for Kathy, and the
Yeah.
other one was for everybody else. That
was
was
the
so
bag.
funny.
The bag should have been like fucks for Kathy
It was fucking funny though.
or something like that. Something
Yeah.
funny.
But my all-time favorite time, Kathy, with you, since I've known you, is when you fucking shut up that dude from England. What was his name? Lisa. He used to come on Lisa's panel all the time too.
There's a
Guy
lot of
from
people that
England,
go there.
and he was vulgar as fuck.
Oh, you're talking about Nick.
Yeah,
Oh,
Nick's
Nick.
cool as
Yeah.
fuck.
Nick and Kathy were going at it. I'm pretty sure it was
Yeah.
on my stream, and
Uh-huh.
fucking
It's like watching an old soap
Kathy
opera.
just Kathy had it to him to a point where he just got silent.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, is that Nick being quiet?
Yeah,
And he was
he,
silent for a little bit, and then he just bust a gut. He's just like,
Yeah. He
I
did.
don't
I
know.
remember that.
He
Yeah.
goes, I don't know how to fucking come back to that. And I was like, holy shit, Nick, she shut you up. It
somebody
was
shut
fuck-
Nick up.
yeah, it was fucking
I want
incredible.
to find somebody that would overdo Mike, but Mike's too much of a smartass.
Nah,
I do miss Nick though. I do.
that is
We had that banter, really, really bad banter or good banter. And he said that he would go to other streams and people would get on to him for being mean to me.
yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
People take him
Like
as
I'm
like an
like, no
asshole.
man. I'm like, no man, don't give nobody shit because fucking this is gonna be gold. Like fucking they're gonna tear each other's ass up and then this is gonna be nothing but giggles. Calling you an old hag and shit and then fucking
Oh, I know.
All
you
saggy
get right
titties or whatever.
back.
Yeah, it's my saggy titties.
He's like, "Kathy, how are you, you old bat?"
You saggy titties.
That was just always his go-to. Like,
Yeah.
I remember when something about him going to the hospital, and I think he had to get a nut removed. He was aerodynamic for a little while.
I never heard about that one.
Oh,
Some like he was in the hospital because
and
I don't know.
let's see, and even before that, because I used to call them saggy nuts or saggy balls all the time. And he ends up having to have one removed. Boy, this is going to be a good when he
See
comes
that?
back.
Yeah, he had to get one removed, so he was aerodynamic.
We're going to call him half sack or something.
That name remind me of the fuck's that show? Sons of Anarchy. They had a half sack as
Uh-huh.
a prospect.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He huffed one of his balls in the army or military or something like that.
Mm.
What the fuck? I don't know. Some weird shit.
I wish I could remember what you fucking called Lone Star when he fucking was eating like super hot chips or something, and he went to go piss or some kind of shit like that. He kept wiggling around in his chair. You remember that, Kathy?
Oh, yeah. I I don't remember the name I called him because I'd called him so many names by now.
Oh, right.
It was that one.
Pepper
It was that
Dick?
one word. Pepper
Was
Dick.
it Pepper Dick?
Pepper Dick, that's it.
Because
Because
he
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 had,
didn't
had
even wash his hands, and he had hot shit on his fingers. On it.
yeah.
I couldn't even feel sorry for him.
They said like, you eat a jalapeno, don't touch your eye. What the fuck do? You touch your eye.
Yeah, just like you say, don't look at the sun. You got to look at the
And you look
fucking
at the
sun
sun.
now because
Or like my mom when I was little and she always ironed and she goes, now don't touch that because she unplugged it. And she goes, now, Susan, don't touch. Now, Kathy, don't touch
Farted.
that iron. Um, so what do I do? Touch the iron.
Hot.
Yeah. And
Hot.
then my mom says, I don't feel a bit sorry for you. I told you not to do it. But I figured it was unplugged.
It was
Why
cold.
not? You know,
Mm-mm.
I was still learning. I learned my lesson then.
I remember the first time I ever met a fucking electric fence.
Oh,
I
yeah.
pissed
Me,
on one by accident.
no man, my buddy, one of my buddies, we're just walking, and he said something fucking stupid to me. I'm like, you're such a dumbass, and I give him a little shove. He went into the fence. He fucking boomed back at me, right?
Yeah.
So the next time he's fucking talking stupid trash, I go to shove him. He fucking moves to the side quick, grabs me, and throws me into the fence. I'm like, man, I almost feel sorry that I pushed you into the fence. That shit hurt.
The only
Tried
thing
pissing
is
on one by accident.
if you would have pushed him in the fence and tried to help him up, you would have got it too. So
Oh, especially if he was still touching that fence.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you would have helped him up off of the electric fence, you would have got it.
See, the
Because
whole
that's
thing.
how we would. My dad, my dad said we're gonna because we put electric fences up, and my dad said, "Well, now we're gonna check it out." So he had all five of us kids line up
Holding
to
hands.
go. Yes, and he
Oh,
says, and then he goes, "Get that piece of straw," and then the first one got it. And it went clear down to the fifth one.
That's some good voltage right there.
and
My dad
what?
was my dad was like 6 foot something, but we all try to attack him. He won.
One thing people don't think about though is just on your like normal every day, you have electricity running through your body, right?
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, and that's why we have
So
static electricity.
when you do that, fucking grab each other's hands, and then somebody touches the fence, and the last guy gets it,
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's got even more electricity hitting him, right?
yeah.
So me and my buddies, once me and my one friend hit the fence, he's like, "Damn!" Then we got the idea to hold hands, and the guy that we didn't like the most would still have to be at the end. We
Hmm.
went to see because we seen it in the video. We like, fuck, we got to check that out, right? And we'll put such and such at the end, see if it's real or not. I was right in
Hmm.
the middle, so I was good as gold, right? And I'm like sitting
Yeah.
there, and I start doing a little tremble. The guy next to me starts doing a little tremble, and all of a sudden the last guy gets hit. Fucking one buddy guy next to me, he's like, "This motherfucker won't let go of my hand. I don't think he can let go of my hand." And my buddy's fingers were his whole hand was turning purple, right? So I'm like, "Fuck, okay."
Mm-mm.
I'm wearing runners. I kicked my buddy in the chest like a 300 kick, just to see if he would let go. And fucking yeah, I ended up kicking that dude right into the fence when nobody else was holding hands anymore. But the last guy, he just like everybody else was fine. We all let go of our hands, but this one guy at the end could not let go. His hand just fucking
Mm-mm.
vice gripped. I'm like, fucking let him go. 300 kick, big chest, fucking shoot right in his fucking chest. He hit the fence, bounced up, popped off the fence. He's lying there. I'm like, how the fuck do you stay our friends, man? Like seriously, we're fucking total douchebags to you.
That's the kind of shit that makes us friends.
Well, the whole
Well,
thing
you know,
is
we
like,
had. Go ahead.
when you were one on one with the guy, it's all good. He was a decent guy. But if he got into a group of me and my buddies, he fucking say stupid shit to piss you off. He would fucking just do shit that was not right. So every time we got into a group situation, we would fuck him over so bad. Like one time, we used to play a game when we were young, about 16 or something. We would fucking get shit faced drunk. And the first one to pass out, you would take his wallet, you would take whatever he had on him. So he had no ID on him at all. You take him to the bus stop, or not bus stop, bus depot, and you'd send him to a different part of the country.
Oh, that's
So
fucked.
if you had a bunch of money on you, you could send him as like all the way to the other side of Canada. And fucking we would do that shit. We sent this guy to fucking Nova Scotia, which is really far. And you couldn't phone anybody for money to send money. You had to get like a day job, enough money to get buy your own ticket, come back, right? Did that to him like 3 times. And then one night I had fucking I had 2 hockey games in a row, and I didn't sleep good the night before. I fell asleep, right? End up in fucking Saskatchewan, which is only like only like a province over. I guess they didn't have all that much cash, right? So I'm like, well, shit, I don't know what to fucking do here. I woke up, I was still hammered because I was drinking Jack Daniels all night long, from like 2 in the afternoon till like fucking 4 in the morning. Jack Daniels. So yeah, I'm like, I wake up, I'm still on the bus. The bus driver wouldn't move from the depot. I wake up, he's like, I've been trying to wake you up for an hour, dude. You just fucked up. So I get off the bus. I'm like, where am I? He goes, I fucking hate Saskatchewan. That's why they sent me there. Because it's like, oh, you got to walk fucking forever to find like, if you go right to a certain spot, you have to walk miles just to hit a fucking little town. Right? So I'm in this one little town. I couldn't find any fucking work there, so I had to walk all the way to this other fucking town. I'm like, you motherfuckers, you sent me here on purpose. You know I fucking hate this province because there's nothing there fucking, you can't do shit. So yeah, I ended up getting a day job with this guy on a farm. I worked with him for the day. And as I was leaving, he's like, fucking, I hope they send you back. Because you're one of the best workers I've had, right?
Hope they send you
I'm
back.
like, well, I wanted to honestly make sure that fucking I did the work you needed done, and fucking, you know, part like buddies or something. So he wanted me to come back, and then I got back to the city. I'm like, you motherfuckers, like, you couldn't send me farther than that. Couldn't send me to Alberta where I know people. At least I know people. I can walk like from the depot to my buddy's house. He just only lives like fucking 4 blocks from there. Like, no, gotta send you somewhere fucked up. We all know that you hate Saskatchewan, so that's where we sent you at. Like, you motherfuckers. Then I found out my buddy had over $1,000 in his pocket. I'm like, you piece of shit. You could have sent me all the way to Prince Edward Island on that. You fucking settled on Saskatchewan.
What a fucking trip. Like a friend meetup, whoever falls asleep first.
Yeah, it's fucked up, bro.
I used to go to parties like that. It was like if somebody fell asleep with their shoes on first, it was a free game.
Oh man, this is how fucked up things are back then. Back in the day, in the '80s, man, so much shit you can get away with. Like back then, they didn't ask you for ID to go to a different province, nothing like that. Didn't even ask you if you're old enough to fucking travel on the bus to go to these different places, right? And yeah, we sent guys all over Canada. We tried to send this one guy to Alaska, but everybody's like, fuck that. I'm like, dude, let's send him to Alaska. You won't know what the fuck to do.
What the fuck? Where am I? You're in Alaska. How the fuck did I get here?
He would have been fucked, man, because, well, we couldn't have done it anyway because he was underage and he would have to go to the States, right? So, but yeah. One time those assholes, they fucking took my fucking motorcycle keys,
Mm-hmm.
right? 2 of them. One of them fucking drove his car. The other one fucking rode my motorcycle. Took me out in the middle of butt fuck nowhere. Just I didn't. I woke up, no shoes, no wallet,
Wow.
and my bike was like a fucking half mile away from me. In between there, I had to find my fucking keys to the bike,
It's like a. Mm,
and I only had half a tank of gas. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not gonna get back. They siphoned half a fucking tank of gas out of my fucking bike. I'm like, you
that's fucked.
pieces of shit. I'm like, what's wrong? Your car ran out of gas? You motherfucker. So yeah, me and the guys, when we did it to the guy who did it to me, we fucking siphoned everything but like fucking what would be like probably $2 out of his tank.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and we took him like I don't even remember where, halfway to British Columbia.
Not only are you screwed, you're screwed and broke down.
Yeah, he had to work his out. He said I had to fucking work my ass off. I went to one restaurant, did dishes. Went to another restaurant, took out garbage. You know, you motherfuckers. But
Mm-mm.
I'm like, I just laughed my ass off after you guys. After I woke up, I was mad at first. I have to find my fucking keys, then my bike. You put it in a ditch. I'm like, motherfucker, that's a nice bike. You don't put that in a ditch. It's got a kickstand for a reason. But yeah,
Probably
I
was.
found my. I fucking when I was walking down the highway, I caught a glimpse of my fucking car keys. I saw something shiny, so I'm looking. I'm like, oh fuck, there's the motorcycle keys to my motorcycle because it says the brand of motorcycle.
Oh yeah.
Like you son of a bitch, you threw it in the fucking into the bush. I only caught it because caught the glint was because I was walking with the fucking sun behind me. Well, you bastards! Like you don't put them on the fucking side of the road right there where I can see it in the fucking gravel. Like you prick. Yeah. So he was the guy that fucking. Actually, now I think about it, he was the one who got fucking. He was at the end of the fucking row when I kicked him into the fence. That's the same dude. I'm gonna have to find him and kick him in the fucking head again. Kick him,
Remember that
kick him in
time
the
when you
chest again.
siphoned half a gig?
I'm like, I owe you that for fucking throwing my bike keys into the fucking bush. That piece of shit. Yeah, I'm kicking his ass
And
next
this
time
is
I
for
see him.
taking half of my gas tank.
Yeah. I'll kick him in the chest, help him up, and kick him again. Fuck that guy. He was all friendly as fuck to me when I got back to the city too. Piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Now I think yeah. I owe him a bunch of kicks in the chest.
They're like, oh, look who came back. How's it going?
And for a while, he was avoiding me. It didn't matter what the fuck I do. I go right to his house. He would avoid the shit out of me. Just tell me I'm hanging out with the boys. Lying motherfucker. He stayed in his house for like 2 weeks. He didn't come on. He didn't go anywhere. I should have known better. Yeah, he's getting kicks in the chest again. Fuck him.
I'm gonna go finish my cigarette. I'll be right back.
Yep. I meant to ask you, Kathy, about Billy. Is he still creating stuff?
Yeah, he's doing it.
Is he posting it on Facebook still, or no?
No, he usually does it on Etsy, and he does
Mm.
it.
I haven't
uh,
seen anything from him for a while. So.
yeah, that's well, his partner does a lot more
No, okay.
than what he does because with taking care of 3 kids and working a lot and him trying to. Then he has been doing a few things here lately, but time's kind of
Tight.
yeah,
Got so much stuff to do.
yeah.
Plus,
And
he's got
then
a family.
and the thing too is that you get people that he hires,
Mm-hmm.
and then they don't want to work.
Nah.
So then he's got to go in and take care of that situation.
Mm-hmm.
And not that he wants to fire anybody, but if you're not going to work,
Yep.
you're going to have an opening for somebody else
Mm-hmm.
to not work.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
right now he was telling me, he he was telling me yesterday that he thinks, he's got some pretty good people right now. But then he's thought he's had pretty good people before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get those. You find those people that fucking work their ass off when they first get the job,
Hmm.
and then all of a sudden it just peters down to like just standing around talking. Like you bastard.
Well, it's not like I mean, yeah, he's a nice person. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
I'm not saying because he's my son, but he is a nice guy. But don't, and I've always said that, that don't misunderstand my weakness, you
Mm-hmm.
know, or my strength, my kindness for weakness.
Yeah.
And, and I think that's what they do. They're thinking, well, he can go around, he can be nice to them, and if they are sick, you can't say sorry about your luck. You're going to stay here. You got to let them go home. Next
Mm-hmm.
thing you know, they think, oh, I got away with it. Now I can call off tomorrow and be able to not show up because I was sick at work. Well, then next
Mm-hmm.
thing you know, it starts to become a habit.
Yeah. What I hate is people. So many people now they don't appreciate the fact that they have a job. Like it's just,
Hmm.
especially the younger generation. See, I've heard uh, employers saying, "Oh, well, like if they look at a resume and if it says McDonald's on there, they like the fact that they actually worked at McDonald's. It's like it shows that they're willing to work a shit job, but they're actually going to work or something like that. So a lot of these kids these days is like work at McDonald's. Oh my god, hell no! Like, it's a job. Like if my back wasn't so fucked up and my head
Well,
was inside where it is, I would get back to work for sure.
well, that's the thing too, is that they they look at somebody that may be like 40 some years old, even 50, and they'll think, oh, why would I want to hire them? Now I can understand if they got to do certain strenuous work, would they be able to do that? But, if they're applying, you know, uh, I think that give it a go because those are the people that will come to work. They're there to work.
Hmm.
The younger ones are there because they're gonna work until they get that paycheck and think, oh, I got, let's say, $500 from my first check or whatever, or maybe a little more or whatever it is,
Hmm.
and they think that's going to last them a long time. Next thing you know, they're out looking for another job because it went within a weekend because they drank it all at the bar or whatever.
Yeah.
So they're looking for job after job after job because they think that paycheck's going to get them somewhere. And everybody's hiring, so because nobody wants to keep a job.
Yeah. And you couldn't even use that on your resume. I worked here for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like they won't even look at that.
Well, but also the laws in the states, where at least in Ohio, I do know that if you had been fired from a job,
Hmm.
if you go apply for another job and you would say uh, that you used to work there and stuff, there, if they call the other job as and want to know, they have to ask certain questions. They're not allowed to ask why they were fired. They're only they're only supposed to ask, would you rehire them? And
Mm.
if they say no, then they can. So there's only certain things that they're allowed to ask.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think that's a stupid rule. I think employers should be allowed to go, you know what? He just fucking kept stealing
Well,
shit.
well, that too, but also if it got to the point where my boss didn't like me, for instance,
Hmm.
and they wanted to give a job to one of their friends, so they're going to find something to fire me for.
Yeah,
All right, so I get fired, and I don't know really what I did wrong, but they're going to fire me. They'll come up with something.
yeah,
Well, it becomes more of a petty thing too.
yeah.
And a lot of times people want to hire their friends, but I say don't hire your friends
No, that never
because,
worked out unless you're really tight with them.
right, that's not going to work
Hmm.
because then they're going to start taking advantage.
Yeah, that's just like you don't hire. Like a lot of people say, don't hire family because if something
Family,
happens in
yeah.
that job and you get fired, you know everything's going to be all fucked up outside of work. But yeah, I got fired from a job, my last job. I was working and I was doing really well in that job. I hurt my back. I came back to work, and the boss at the time, he's like, takes me to his office. He goes, "You know what? You've been kicking ass in here for I don't even know how many, like 5 years. I guess I was there. Like you've been kicking ass here for 5 years." He goes, "Everybody respects you in the back. I was in shipping. They're like everybody respects you here, and the big boss and I have been talking about bumping you up to it's called lead hand, right?
Hmm.
Which means I would be the boss of pretty much the underboss of everybody that works in the back area." I'm like, "Well, cool." He goes, "Yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start putting you through the preparations and showing you all the computer stuff you gotta have to do and all this kind of shit." And then the guy who was the boss at the time, he got all pissed off. So I had an issue with my back, and I called in one day. I'm like, "Well, I have to go to physiotherapy. My back's really bad, and I'll be there to see you guys like tomorrow or whatever. I'll come and talk to you." The guy who was fucking mad at me about the job erased the message in one office off the machine, and then he erased the message off a second machine. So none of my bosses got that message. I'm like, "You motherfucker!" Just because I would have been getting his job, right?
Hmm.
And he would have had to get my job, which was pretty much shit. But the guy that I lost that got me fired, he had no respect in the back. Everybody would come to me with their problems and any situation. They would come talk to me. They would never talk to him. And all my head, I'm just going, yeah, pretty fucking sure that I'm gonna nail his job and I'm gonna get like a $4 bump in pay, and everything's gonna go smooth because then the guys who always come to me can continue to talk to me because they all hated talking to this guy because he's pretty racist and all you do is shit talk people behind their backs and well, the work is getting done. If they have a problem, they come talk to me about it. They don't want to talk to you about it because they think you're a piece of shit. You treat them like shit, so they think you're a piece of shit. Like no one respects you in the back. I'm like, start fucking treating people like fucking human beings, and you'll get their respect. And yeah,
One of the managers just let people run over him. I'm like, bro, get a backbone, tell them what's up.
oh, you were telling me about that
It's
earlier.
not hard. Yeah.
That's what I told you to give him my name on Facebook and he can video call me. I'll talk to
Hmm.
his employees. Fuck yeah, I'll do it. Like you
But he's such a
motherfuckers,
teacher's pet, though. He
man.
really is.
You have to have
He's
a
a
boss. You have to have a boss who's a hard ass when needed. If you have no spine, then you're fucking all your employees are gonna walk right over you.
hmm
You got to put your foot down. You have to have the first. You have to have the spine to put your foot down. You can't be a mama's boy.
yeah.
Like fucking, I wasn't even the boss where I worked, and fucking, I would give people shit.
Me too. Like
It's like
I was just an employee, and I'm just like, seriously,
like
I would
the one
tell him
we
to.
had one manager who was a good, really nice guy. But when it came to work, if he fucking told you to jump and you didn't jump right away, he would fucking lash out at you,
Mm-mm.
right? So me being an employee, me being there longer than him, I'm like, dude, how long you been working here? And he says whatever amount. I'm like, okay, this is the deal. I've been working here for fucking 5 years, and you've been working here like this much time. I'm like, fucking, who knows more about this company than you, than who?
He knows about this job more.
I'm like, I know the ins and outs of this fucking place already. Like, if I wanted to, I could become the shipper. I could become the fucking. I knew all the numbers. I knew all the trailers. I knew everything, right? I'm like, you come in here, you try to be a nice guy, and fucking you go sit in your office all day. I'm like, who knows more? I'm like,
What's up, Christy? Thank you.
hey, Christy. Yeah, I'm like, fucking. I'm like, I know this place in and out. I fucking run. I do runs to the other fucking areas of the company, and you don't even know where the fucking all the areas are yet. Like, you can't come to me and fucking.
Start yelling at me about my job.
Yeah,
What the hell's
he's like,
wrong with you?
this one. Well, the one guy, this guy, he's like fucking. He tells me to load a trailer, right, with
Hmm.
kitchen parts. I'm not even fucking there for 5 minutes. He's giving me shit to be faster. I'm like, dude, if I move any faster, stuff is gonna get damaged, and fucking everybody's gonna be pissed off at at this company. I'm like, if I
Yeah.
load it as fast as I can without damaging shit, that's the way stuff is supposed to get done. And he goes, well, I want this trailer done in 10 minutes. I'm like, well, then you better find a fucking magician to load this trailer in 10 minutes. I'm like, there's not a person working here that could do that. And then he goes and he pouts in his office for a little while. And then the big manager, he comes to me and he goes, well, I hear you're back talking such and such. I'm like, no. I told him that it's impossible that anybody could fucking load a trailer. As much stuff as had to go into it, it was like something like 8,000 pieces
In 10
of
minutes.
kitchens had to go into this trailer. I'm
Mm-mm.
like, and he told me he wanted it done like 10 or 20 minutes. He goes, he told you what? I'm like, he said 10, 20 minutes. I had to get it completely done. That includes the paperwork being fucking put into the office. He goes, wow. He goes, this guy, he actually called him a nipple.
A nipple.
A
He goes,
nipple?
yeah, he goes, this guy's a fucking nipple. He goes, I'll be back. He goes, I'll be back. I'll come to the back and I'll talk to you in a few minutes. So I finish my job. I finish the trailer. I go to the back, deal with all the other guys in the back. So he comes back there. He goes, where the fuck did they pick this clown up at? He goes, you know this fucking business inside and out when it comes to like in these areas. He goes, he comes in here and he starts fucking yammering orders at everybody. He goes, did he come talk to me first? Did he come talk to you? He goes, nope. He's like, he just came here, started barking orders, and fucking left. Like he didn't say shit to the other guys that were loading trailers. I'm like, I had almost twice as much to put in the trailer as they did, and he wanted that done. He didn't even give a shit about damages.
Yeah, there
He
was
goes,
no way.
he goes, if there's no, if even if there's damages, I still want it done. I'm like, dude, do you know how much that
Coming out of
costs?
his pocket.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not coming out of your pocket. That's coming out of the company's pocket, and
Hmm.
they're not gonna be pissed at me. I'm like, so I'll get it done
Yeah.
when it's done. It only took me, as fast as I was going, it took me like less than 25 minutes, like 22 minutes or 23 minutes, and I had it done. And he wanted, I'm like, it's impossible, even for the best guy on a fucking power jack here to fucking do that. There's nobody in this company that can do that.
Bye, Kathy.
What happened?
Kitty. Kitty. The cat came and Kathy left.
Did she
It's the cat's
accidentally
fault.
leave or did she
It's the
get
cat's
bumped?
fault. I don't know. I
Yeah,
think she left.
maybe her internet's acting up again
Probably.
because it was acting up a couple nights ago.
Cat. Kitty, kitty.
Don't show your asshole to everybody. I don't like it when you do that.
Hey.
No one wants to see your round eye. I have to take my mouse away because he's gonna fucking lie on my. He lies on my mouse pad.
Oh yeah.
It's got one of those wrist rests on it,
Mm,
like a bubble. That's his fucking pillow.
that gel pad.
Yeah. Man, if you weren't so damn cute, I would kick your ass, cat. No, I
Kathy
wouldn't.
says she'll be back. She lost connection.
Oh,
Don't worry. I know how you feel.
I'm actually amazed I haven't been kicked out of the fucking internet yet. That's amazing.
We're still holding on 7 people. From 11 to 7.
Holy
We're doing
shit.
something right.
Well, we did over 10, so that's a bonus.
Yeah. That is a bonus.
Doesn't happen too often, so.
No.
I have too
That was
many
nice.
cords over here.
Fire hazard.
Oh no, they're all separated. They don't touch each other, so that's one good thing. Just like when I'm looking for a fucking phone charger, I got to go through like 5 different cords just to get to the phone charger. Dirty bitch, dude.
Have multiple chargers and sitting there just, oh, that's not mine. That's not mine either. Look at that's not mine either. What the hell is going on here?
It's okay. The other day I was going through my cords. I'm like, what the fuck is this cord for? Then I'm thinking. I'm like, what the fuck is this cord for? All of a sudden it pops in. That's for your fucking mustache and beard trimmer that's been dead for like 2 months. I'm like, motherfucker. The whole time, almost half the time I had no internet. I had that thing plugged in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, son of a bitch. I could have sworn I unplugged it.
Yeah, I've been trying to share this out for a little bit. Let's see who would show up.
But then again, it's like 4 in the
I'm
morning.
thankful for these 7 people. Yeah. So that's why I'm thankful for these 7 people and the people that showed up today. Thank
Yeah,
y'all.
me too, man. I appreciate that. We appreciate that.
For real.
Appreciate that shit. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it. I ain't dropping no N-bombs on the stream.
That Nigerian. That's what I say at work. Fucking Nigerian. They're like, what? Nothing. Never mind. You don't catch it? Never mind.
Sometimes I'll tell people they need a nippleectomy.
A nipple
Like,
left
what?
in me.
I'm like, you're a nipplehead. Have that shit cut right off. Fucking stupid.
Big ass words I can't even say. Nippleopolis.
Who in the what now? I like saying that too.
Who in the what now?
Who in the what now? Oh, I was gonna tell you. Fucking. Have you ever seen videos of Mrs. Brown's voice?
Yes.
And you know who
Them
Medea
shits are
is?
crazy.
You ever watch Medea?
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine the
I
two
love
of them
Medea.
being together in something, right?
Oh, Lord, bro.
I watched a movie with Medea and Mrs. Brown in the movie.
No shit. Oh, yes. So have I.
That was
Yeah.
some funny shit.
That was one of the Medea movies. She was in
That
there.
was some funny shit when Mrs. Brown got all fucked up on whatever the hell
I think they were brownies or something.
brownies or something. Yeah, that was some funny shit right there.
She's like, those are some good.
Where she's all fucked up and she's just rambling, saying whatever.
For real.
Yeah, I laughed so hard at that movie. I told Dar to watch it, but I don't think she ever did. I love Medea.
Yeah,
I don't care what anybody says.
Medea's
That
a shit.
guy's funny. He's funny as fuck.
You ever seen the plays? Like the live shows?
Yeah, I've seen them. I
Those
watched
are
one.
hilarious.
I watched the Christmas one, and I watched one where she's gonna beat that one chick's ass because
Oh,
the
yeah.
chick was getting lippy with her. She's gonna whoop her ass. Say it again. My favorite though is like when when she's talking like Medea and somebody pisses her off and she goes into a actual man voice. Say that shit again. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I had a buddy who thought Medea was actually a woman. He had no idea
Really?
it was a man. Yeah. And when he realized it was a man, he's like, what the fuck? Could have sworn it was a chick. He's like, but you were
That's
right. That was some funny shit. Because I watched all of Medea's movies. The
I
one where she
think like
takes
the
it,
only two.
the one
The
where she
only
takes the white,
two. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
the one where she takes the white family in.
Mm, yes.
I love the uncle. He's my second favorite on that show. It's all a good cast, really, but like
Yeah.
Medea's best friend or whatever,
Welcome
all
back.
she does is get high.
What was you listening to? What were you talking about?
Talking about
Medea
Medea
Oh, I loved Medea shows.
and
and
Mrs. Brown.
Oh,
Mrs.
Mr.
One from
Brown's
Brown's
Boys.
England, I think.
Boys.
Yeah, Mrs. Brown boys.
Yeah, I like. Oh my God.
We both watched a movie where they were together in a movie for the whole movie,
Yeah, it's one of the Medea movies.
and it was
Oh,
I think.
some of the
I think it's the
funniest shit
latest
ever.
one. Them two are
Uh,
hilarious as fuck together.
oh yeah.
She's all
I
fucked up on brownies or cookies. And shit. I'm
oh
gonna hold on. I'm gonna go find it, and I'm gonna put the link in there.
what? It was some kind of candy, wasn't it? I don't think it was brownies. It was something different, almost like gummies or something. And she didn't. I can't remember if she realized that she was gonna get high or not. I just know she took a bunch and then she became like an addict through the movie. Yeah, that was fucking one of the best movies I've ever watched. Although the one where she takes in the white family, that's funny as fuck too.
oh yeah. Yeah.
Where she's gonna beat everybody's ass. And her brother, I guess, Medea's brother,
Uh-huh.
always getting high as fuck or always wanting weed and titties or something like that. 1-800 choke a hoe or something like that. He's always saying. Or 1-800 smack a hoe. I can't remember what it is, but that guy's funny.
Oh my God.
Then there was a Medea Halloween movie.
Yeah.
That was funny as fuck too. I don't understand it. Like people are so sensitive and shit about stuff these days.
Oh,
How is Medea never getting canceled or even attacked? Like that's so fucking funny to me.
well.
I mean,
Here's yeah. Hold on. Sorry, I didn't
and
know I was talking on the mic.
one of my favorite of all times from Mrs. Brown's Boys is when she's stirring her fucking icing or whatever with a vibrator.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's my second favorite. My all-time favorite is her when she does her bikini wax or whatever,
Oh.
and
And
she
she
goes in
goes
that little
into the
closet to do it.
closet.
And that dopey dude, he walks over and he stomps it and then runs out of the house or whatever,
Yeah.
treating it like it's some kind of animal.
And how she treats the grandpa.
Right?
Yeah.
Always slapping him and shit. That's funny.
Did you see
Always.
the one where uh it was that bowl that they were going to take and sell or something like that, and everybody in the house has broke it and replaced it at some point in time,
I never
and they
got to
didn't
see
want to tell Mrs. Brown about it, and then uh somebody actually finally breaks it, and everybody's all upset because somebody had dropped it and broke it, and then finally she tells one of them, or tells her the other lady, that she had broke it years ago or something and replaced it herself.
You should click
Yeah.
that link, Woofy.
What's that?
You should click that link.
Oh boy.
I would share it if I didn't get copywritten, but
You couldn't see it on my screen, right?
no.
Okay. Sis, you gotta click that link. That fucking killed me when I watched it the first time.
Oh, jeez.
That's one of the
Everybody.
scenes from that movie we're talking about.
Oh my lord. That's funny as shit.
Don't you like it how he plays so many parts in the show?
Yeah, he's a really good actor.
He plays her lawyer.
Yeah.
He's very underrated, that poor guy though. Like,
You know, he grew up. He was poor, right, before
Oh,
he even got into the movies, and
a
is
lot
who
of
he is.
a lot of actors are
Well,
that way, and then they end up.
homeless, I think
But he seems like he has such a good heart.
he does.
yeah, he's
And
really nice.
I say seem because you know how many people seem to have had good hearts. Then you end up finding out that they've done things they shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
hmm No, he's true to who he is and what he
Yeah,
does. And Tyler Perry.
yeah,
Yeah. That's why I love Mrs. Brown's Boys too, because that's almost everybody in that show is family.
uh
Yeah,
huh.
Like literally family.
all of his shows, pretty
Because
much all of his shows.
he's married to his daughter in the show. And it's fucking like cousins and in-laws, and that's crazy.
Y'all ever seen the Tyler Perry movies though?
Yeah, I watch his movies. Whenever one comes out, I usually watch it.
Okay.
But
You ever
What's
seen the
my-
Tyler Perry movies?
Yeah.
Not Medea, but like the actual Tyler Perry movies. Like Why Did I Get Married and Why Did I Get Married To and Family Reunion. I mean, I forgot what else.
I have seen. I remember. I think. Uh, I don't remember the names of them, but I do remember seeing some. But I don't remember. And maybe I didn't see the ones that you had said. The ones sounded very familiar.
Yeah, his shows are pretty good. Very good.
I was gonna mention my third favorite from Mrs.
Movies.
Brown's Boys was when the fucking church boys come to the door
Oh, yeah,
and she turns
Okay.
that shit around on him and fucking just
yeah.
tears them apart.
Uh huh.
That was fucking one of my favorites too.
I think there's an episode of where the pastor's at her house and her friend comes in talking about he's got an erection.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I forgot who it was. Robert, what's up?
Yeah. I messaged Robert.
So did I.
Oh,
No, just like a little bit ago.
yeah. I had messaged him a while ago.
Yeah, man. Fucking, I watched so many funny ass shows in my life.
Yeah, it's like if it's a good show or a good movie, watch it over and over again. I mean,
Oh,
it'll
yeah.
never. But you find new shit every time you're watching the movie. Like you just never seen this part, but then this little part. I think.
Yeah. A lot of stuff I'll watch over again because I got a bad habit of like I don't know, my mind just fucking goes like constantly.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm not completely 100% focused on the movie I'm watching, I'll end up
Mhm.
fucking listening to the movie in the background and playing a game on my computer I'll fucking do
Mhm.
something else while I'm fucking supposed to be doing that. Or on my phone. It's like playing bingo. Yeah, it's terrible.
Well, I do that. Sometimes I do it and I don't even check to see who's on or what, who's live. I just want to sit and relax. I don't want to hear anybody bitching. I don't want to
Mm.
hear nothing. I just want to take my time. And if somebody messages me and I will see who it is, and if they want to talk, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But uh, that has nothing to do with the streams.
Yeah. Mark, have you ever heard of Linus Tech Tips?
Bless you.
He's, he works.
Did
He's
you
a.
give
He's,
Would you give Robert a link if he wants to come up?
I can.
I don't know how much longer I'm
I'll
going to be
get
awake,
it.
though, to be
Oh,
honest. But if Mark's going to be staying awake,
Well, I gotta get up in a few hours.
oh, okay. Well,
maybe next time, Robert. He says he was sleeping, though.
oh,
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Linus Tech Tips. He's a computer guy. Owns his own business. He's big on YouTube. He's got like, I don't even. Right now, it says he's live with 25,000 people watching him. Right.
Daggum.
So apparently, he got a message last night that his channel had been hacked, and he's losing fucking videos all over the place. He's They fucking went after him, and they've gone after a whole bunch of other big YouTubers, hacking their shit and deleting videos and all kinds of shit. And yeah, he's one of the guys I watch because I learned computer stuff from him.
Hmm.
And
That's
they
that's,
had to
that's
like
happening.
they had to blur most of the fucking video out of him because he got out of bed and he went to the fucking computer naked, so he's all blurred out. All you can see is his face and his arms, and he's fucking sitting at the computer naked. I was just laughing my ass off. Fucking true Canadian, man. Just running there naked, don't give a fuck. But he doesn't
Oh,
have.
you're
He has
welcome,
like
Robert.
he has young kids, so he doesn't have to worry about running naked to his computer with older kids there.
Robert who?
you got to watch that Robert, giving him a wrench.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Don't abuse your power though. Just, all right.
Yeah. At least I
Yeah.
got to staycation and my boy and his family today.
Yeah.
I was I was pretty happy with that. I haven't gotten to see him in a while because we haven't been feeling well. He wasn't feeling well, so. And he looks. I can tell he was grumpy when I saw him because usually he gets a big smile on his face when he sees us. And he just looks at me, and you normally could reach my finger at him, and he'll just grab it and squeeze it.
Mhm.
Today he's just like fucking staring at me with this shitty look on his face. I swear, if he was older, he'd be like, "Fuck you. I
Oh.
don't want to be bothered." He had that kind of face. Go fuck
Uh
yourself.
huh.
He had to go fuck yourself face.
With the half closed eyes, like fuck you off.
So I reached my finger for him to grab, and he dissed me. He went like this, and he pushed my finger away. Like, what the hell's going on here? He must be grumpy as hell. And then all of a sudden, his sister gave him a tablet with his show going, and he completely ignored me after that. Like, I don't care. I was happy to see you anyways. You kids be good, and I closed the door. Little booger. Just wait till the next time he comes here. Oh boy, I got something for his ass.
Yeah.
He's gonna want me to chase him all over the place, and I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. You can be grumpy and play on your tablet.
No, because he'll grab my tablet and want to watch his shit on it. I ain't putting his shit on my tablet.
You
Fuck
say,
that.
no, this is my tablet.
I'm like, if I see any blues clues on my fucking tablet, I'm gonna start swinging. I don't give a fuck. Somebody's gonna get punched in the neck.
You know, you be singing along to.
But I'll sit here and watch Shrek with him like the same movie over and over.
Oh,
'Cause
oh.
he loves this one certain Shrek. He will watch it and barely look anywhere else until he gets that fucking little spurt of fucking energy and he goes running into my bedroom, jumping from doors, side to my side, and back and forth and back and forth. And then he just comes running out of the room and fucking tries to make me chase him everywhere. That's terrible when he does that shit. The last time he did that, I was so fucking tired. I just wanted to sit down and do nothing after that. I'm just glad he doesn't run into the freaking door anymore. That's all. Because we got a sheet over our bedroom door,
Yeah.
so he'd run it, and it's just a perfect level where he can run. It'll catch him right here, and then fucking pull over top of his head, right?
Yeah.
So when he did that a few times, and then one time he fucking went through, bam, straight into the door. And I'm like, oh my god, I feel so bad for him. That was some funny shit right there. You know, I didn't know whether to laugh or feel bad for him.
All full
And he did
force,
it,
just going at it.
and he learned his lesson fast because he fucking the next time he's running out of the bedroom, he put his hand there and he started walking slow. He didn't want to give another face plant into the door. That was so. I'm like, man, he is so smart for his age because he was only like
He's
one
like,
when he did that.
I already got hit. I'm not gonna.
He's like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna go slow and then put my hand out, and make sure the door's not there. And he didn't want to. He did when he hit his face. He didn't even want to look at anybody. I don't even think he cried. All I remember is him doing is making that fucking face like he just fucking put his head down, starts rubbing.
Mm. Yeah,
I'm good.
it just keeps getting worse as they go on. Abel comes out the other day, and I said, "What you doing?" And I said, "I haven't seen you." And he goes, "I got my peeps, Queen. I got my peeps." What the hell are you talking about? You got your peeps. Well, I gotta go see my friends, and my friends come to see me. I got my peeps.
At
What the fuck?
least he's not
When you
saying
in a cult
I
now,
go chill with my homies.
my homies.
Well, if he says that for some reason, I'm gonna come back at you.
He doesn't watch my stuff. I would never let him watch my videos or my Darna cars because yeah,
Well,
those are worse than my live streams. But there are some I can't post. I'll be honest. There are some I just like.
but you do know his grandmother, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So what's the big deal?
I've always said I love that little guy. He's fucking awesome.
I
He's just as smart ass as his grandma, so that's perfect for me.
I did send that. You did see that video, that little thing with him stealing the bag of chips.
Yeah, I
Oh
love
yeah,
that.
Han
Yeah.
Solo. Han Solo, you can hardly see what they're doing. That's what he said. He said, you know darn well who's gonna be there. Han Solo. Yeah, Han Solo, you can hardly see what they're doing. Sorry, Robert, I didn't see that.
Oh man, ooh, I got a
What's the
major
matter?
pull in my lower spine right now. When I lean forward, when I hurt my back, I really fucked it up. Like at first they were talking about surgery, and then
So when you lean forward, you get pain.
yeah, when I lean to a certain amount,
Yeah.
I get like a
Yeah.
sharp pain, and then it's like it feels like somebody's got my spine and just pulling.
Yeah. Don't lean forward then.
I have to though. I got to stretch the back.
He needs a big pillow.
I know.
Yeah, it's like when you're a kid, and your parents are like, you go, oh
I know.
my eye's hurting. Get your damn finger out of there. No won't hurt no more. I
One
remember.
of the exercises for your back is you stand at your at a table or a chair. And you
Mhm.
put your hands there and lift the back of your leg. You know,
I know
and
that.
lift it backwards and and then squat down and come back up. And yeah, I worked in the physical therapy for.
I was gonna say I learned all that shit in physio.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I mean, actually, I worked in it. I've had to have it, but when this happens to you, it's a whole different story.
yeah,
Anything that you have you have been taught, learned, when it happens to you, forget it.
yeah.
You're, they say the doctors make the worst patients, and
hmm
yeah, it's true.
Well, all I know is when I was going to physiotherapy, I was fucking, uh, I was banned from being alone in a room with a TENS machine on my back
Oh,
because as soon as they left the room, I cranked that shit right up. I got it to a point.
oh,
The woman came in the room. I had no fucking control over my hands and legs. They're
what
just like
the?
fucking. They're just fucking vibrating. She looks. She's like, "Oh my god, that she. Do you feel like you're dying?" I'm like,
No.
"No, it fucking feels awesome." But but when she stopped it, she turned it off. My fingertips were fucking numb, all of them, like
Of
every
course,
single
you
one.
goofball.
And she's like, you know, uh, you're only supposed to have this up to like 4, maybe 5 at
Yeah.
the most. And I'm running it at 10, and I'm just vibrating like a bastard. I'm like, no, seriously, it felt fucking great. My back feels
And
good right
Tim's
now.
using nothing to play
I'm
with
like,
though.
I'm
Who
like,
sits there fucking? Mm.
I was like, she's like, okay, I'll be right back. She comes back. She's like, from now until you're done your physiotherapy, you're no longer allowed to be in here by yourself. I'm like, okay, fine. I
She
won't touch
needed
a damn.
adult supervision.
Yeah, she's like, okay, fine.
Gee whiz, Wolfie.
I
Like an
need
old man.
supervision. I'm not even gonna lie. Shit like that, you better have it locked up because I'm fucking with that dial. As she
But you
was
know,
sitting there,
What
as
is
she was
this
sitting
thing?
they,
there, as she was sitting,
eventually they would go up in it with it eventually,
yeah,
if it works.
if the
But
back was, yeah, I understand. But as she was giving me shit,
fucking,
sis, I was turning that shit up right in front of her. I had what I did is I moved the fucking tray on the thing that was sitting there, kind of like what when you're in the hospital and you have a food tray.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I pushed that shit over to the side. I'm like, okay, you got to turn down, whatever. She's giving me shit, and as she's giving me shit, I'm turning it up. I had it up to 6 until she noticed that I was fucking a little bit starting to vibrate. It's like, son of a bitch, you're right in front of me. I can't help. I can't. I'm like, when it's on 4, I cannot feel it barely. I'm like, I
Yeah.
gotta have it a little bit higher. She's like, okay, then 5. 5 is the highest you can have it. I'm like, okay, I promise I won't touch it again.
Mm-mm-mm.
And then she goes out of the room. I turn it to 10. I sit there, and I got enough control in my hand to turn it down just before she came in the room. So every time she leave the room, crank it, crank it. And then I didn't hear. She was in the room next to me, and I did not hear her say, "Go check on him." And the guy come walking in. I'm like, son of a bitch, I'm busted because he was like so close to the curtain, I didn't see him.
Yeah.
Couldn't see his feet or nothing because I always watched for the feet, the shadows before I turned it down. And fucking, he must have been hidden around on the other side. And he comes in. I had it at like, I think 9. Just turn it down
That'll
a little
teach
bit.
you.
And he's like, let me see that. And he wouldn't let my hat. He goes, keep the hands away from the table. He goes like, cry out loud, man. That's 9. He goes, you trying to kill yourself? I'm like, that ain't bad. I had it on 10 when she caught me. He just starts laughing. He goes, you're a maniac, dude. He goes 10. He goes, you're lucky you have had feeling in your hands and feet. I'm like, earlier I didn't have any feeling in my hands. Is that any indication? So you're not lying. He goes, that shit could give you a heart attack. I'm like, well, after I heard that, I'm like, she didn't say nothing about a heart attack. So, I ratted her out. And she's
You
like,
could just
yeah.
see Wolfie over there just vibrating on the table like a fucking cell phone on vibrate.
Yeah, if I would have turned it up 2 more notches, dude, I probably would have been dead on that table when they came to get me.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Killed
Like,
by a TENS unit.
like, like, and I saw one for sale.
But think about it though, because they let you alone, knowing that you were a kind of a 10 unit abuser, and Dar would have been sitting pretty right now.
Yeah, but I'm just that way. Like if it's kind of like me with medications. Like I can take a medication for like a
Right.
week, and then the second week it won't do nothing for me.
Yep.
And with that machine, she had it up to like 4, and it's just like, okay, when does it start to fucking, you know, when can I start to feel this shit? Like, do you have to turn it up to 5 or 6? She's like, nope, 4 or 5 is tops for people. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, of
And I
course, in
know
my,
I do know what you're talking about
yeah,
on that because I've had to have it several times. And if your body is uh, resistant to that, where I mean you can handle the higher dose
yeah,
like that, and where the doctor would put it up, and he goes, tell me when you can start to feel it, and it would be higher. Usually somebody could feel it right away. Some
yeah.
could feel it on 2. Some could, you know, well, mine was up. It was up there. And then I started to feel it. And when you
Hmm.
start to feel it, they're supposed to be able to take it up more.
Yeah,
But because my tolerance for pain is so high that was, yeah, they only could do it a certain amount.
yeah. I think they gave me shit because it was directly up my spine, like
Yeah,
Oh, there's a lot of nerves back there.
pretty much from my
right.
waist all the way up to between my shoulder blades. I had patches all the way down my spine like that,
Well,
and I had patches beside those. So it was like direct contact, off
hmm
center, like off contact, and yeah, like I guess when I was vibrating, apparently
When he was vibrating,
my
when he
body was
was vibrating,
my body was
fucking hell.
vibrating, and apparently my body was like straight like a board. Like my arms weren't touching the table, and my legs weren't touching the
I
table.
just said, like a
I
cell
didn't even
phone
know
just
that shit.
vibrating on the table.
I was just like fucking hands up in the air. That was fun as shit. Like I'd never do it again,
Yeah, you
possibly.
would.
Oh, I wouldn't go to 10 because once I heard heart attack, that was it. Like I would go as high as 8, 9 at most, and then turn it down. I would just give myself short bursts of it,
Yeah.
and then turn it down. But yeah, I never went to 10 again. And then fucking after the dude caught me, what? That has nothing to do with nothing. So, yeah, so same with fucking you waking me up when I'm fucking hardcore asleep.
Hmm.
Oh,
Shock the shit out of me. Or you ninjaing me when I'm fucking live streaming and you come up and stand right beside me. Don't think that shit can give me a heart attack?
That gives us enjoyment.
Fucking
hmm
one of
Well,
these days
me,
I'm
at
gonna
least.
start fucking vibrating and I'll have no tens machine gun.
What the fuck are you doing on there?
Yep, they had a fucking after that incident, they had a fucking chick with me like every day, every time I went there. And she
yeah,
wasn't in
just
the room
like a
with me, but
kid.
she she put her station right in front of my fucking room
Mm.
and no closed curtains. Just
Like I
fucking
said,
I'll keep an eye on your ass.
look at you needing an adult supervision.
That's a given, dude. Have you just met me? Fucking, I've always needed
Oh,
supervision. Dart is my supervisor.
I know.
Beats my ass when I'm out of control. Beats my ass when I'm in control.
Fucking hell,
Just to
she'll just
remind
beat
me
your
that
ass just
fucking
'cause she
I need
can.
to be in control. I don't care. I mean,
Robert's down in chat laughing.
Yeah, he is.
I bet. I stopped doing all that stupid shit though, which is a good thing because one day I'll end up quitting smoking. I hope. But I know a lot of people who have been smokers and fucking quit after so many years, and then they end up getting
hmm
sick and passing away. Well,
Yeah.
if you didn't quit smoking, you'd be still here. I don't know. Kind of coincidental.
Yeah.
Like I've known people who drank 90% of their life, and fucking as soon as they stop drinking, their body goes to shit for some weird reason. You think it'd be the opposite.
Yeah,
Their body just breaks down and can't come back from it.
it's because they're used to that drink, that feeling, that whatever's in there.
I'm glad I quit drinking, and I don't even know how it happened. Like fucking, I went in for surgery. I come out of surgery, never felt like having a drink again until we went camping with Bernie and her man, because fucking we were playing. What's that fucking game with the ping pong table?
Ping pong.
No, not ping pong.
Fucking hell.
You try to get the ping pong in the glass, and you got to drink
Oh, you're talking about beer pong.
beer pong. Yeah, but we're
Fucking hell.
but Bernie and her man would make iced tea with something in it, and it was
Mhm.
really fucking good. Like I'd miss shots on purpose just so I'd have to take a shot.
Mhm.
Like, and then yeah, after like not even a year after that, I never had a drink again after that.
That's weird.
And now I have fucking this bullshit, so I can't never drink again anyway. But I haven't felt the need for it. I've been in rooms where people just get hammered, and I don't even think I want to drink. Go get me a Coke or a Pepsi. Fucking. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm glad I stopped drinking because I was getting bad. Like the last time I drank hard, fucking almost went down the back lane and killed a guy. So yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
that's time to quit drinking. I thought. Plus, I puked all over my yard. That sucked.
Well, at least it was your
Wow.
yard.
My God, how could you have done that to the yard?
I know.
Oh, I puked on my fence. I puked in the front yard. Fucking- I made it to the bathroom to puke. But that night, I'm no word of a lie. I drank like around 60 ounces of Jack Daniels. I don't know how much that would be over there, but yeah, like a fucking. I drank what we call 40 ounces,
Yeah.
or big ass bottles. I drank 1.5 of those. Then I had some shooters, and then I had some Adar shooters, and my son was drinking something else, so I had some of that.
The 40s I would go to, they were called Old English.
Yeah, I know Old English.
Those were my drinks.
Sounds familiar. Mine's always been Jack Daniels. That's always been my go-to. That and Southern Comfort.
I like Southern Comfort.
I used to love Southern Comfort.
I did. So did I.
Like,
I used to like liquor.
That was my second go-to.
I
Shut
had to
up.
stop drinking liquor.
I couldn't stand
Oh.
the taste of beer, like ever. And then when I quit drinking,
Me either. I still don't like beer.
like
I like the hard stuff.
and before I found out, like before I started having the issues with the seizures and shit, we would go out to the lake or by my dad's place, and it's like a whole family thing out there, family and like close friends and shit. And
Oh, yeah?
every year they have like a get together where there's races for the kids and all kinds of shit like that.
That's cool.
And I used to have a beer with my dad, like you know, and everybody's fucking racing around and shit. And kids are getting on my fucking nerves. Yeah, that's when I first realized that I can only take kids and certain age kids. I can only take them in bursts.
In moderation.
Yeah.
Yeah, sit around 10 minutes, listen to their fucking jibber jabber. It's like, don't you got shit to do? Like, you know, like one thing could be getting the fuck away from me. You know, go swimming. That's what I used to tell them all the time.
Over there, go swim.
Go swim. It's a lake. It's right there.
Yeah. Don't yell. Don't yell unless you're drowning.
Yeah.
I'll come and help you.
And the thing that sucks is my uncle, fucking way back in the day, he found the spot, right? He cleared everything out of there, all the trees and shit. And fucking he pretty much owned it at the time. and the government took it away from him. Said he can't do that. He's like, but I've been paying to fucking have this place. I fucking like cleared all the brush and all the bush, all the big ass trees and stuff. So the government took it away from him eventually, and then fucking this fucking church place opened next door, like some kind of camp or whatever. And fucking, you couldn't even fucking walk on that property. If you stepped even a little foot, half a foot on that property, somebody would run down and give you shit. I'm like, oh really? My son comes, he's like, my son and some of my cousins that ran up, they're all young, and they're like, they yelled at us because we stepped over there and we're looking at, like, they had a half pipe ramp for skateboarding. Yeah, so they wanted to go over and take a look at it, and they got in shit. So I asked the guy, well, I'm like, what's your problem? Like fucking, you guys are just renting this place. You don't own it. Like, just like over here, everybody rents their spots. And I've seen your people walking all over here. So why aren't we allowed to walk on that? Because we're church people and we're blah, blah. Pretty much saying we're better than you because we believe in God, kind of deal. So I'm like, really? So what do? I go in the fucking one of my cousin's cars. He's got a fucking skateboard. I grab the skateboard. I start fucking playing around on the fucking half pipe. Not going crazy or nothing, just going back and forth. And I'm staring at the window the whole time. So he can know that I'm playing on his property. I'm like, you motherfucker, don't be coming out here giving the kids shit because they're looking at something. You people could stay off of here. I look at a couple of my other cousins who are not very nice guys when they get pissed. I'm like, you know, your kid got in shit too, right? And like, what? So my cousin Kirk was a real smart ass, and his brother Bill was fucking just the same. They're identical when it comes to smart assness, but they can bring that level to a really high level of smart ass. So what do? They go into their trailers. They grab all the suntan lotion.
Mm-hmm.
They fucking go into really, I'm talking, I think it was like underwear or something. Like one of those really small man bikini kind of deals, whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah.
They put that shit on, nothing else, right? They're almost naked. They take all this fucking suntan lotion and spray it all over the half pipe.
Like a thong?
Almost like a thong. I can't remember what they were called back in the day. But they're
Mankinis.
Really no, it wasn't called that yet.
Oh.
They had a name. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, they fucking take all this fucking,
I don't know.
all this suntan lotion and they spray it all over the half pipe. And then they're just fucking using it for a slide. And they're fighting when they're on it. They're like smashing, crashing into each other. I'm like, you motherfuckers are so funny, man. And the dude was losing his shit. I'm pretty sure he left for the whole weekend. He was supposed to be there all weekend. He left. Nobody said a word after that. I was just like, banana hammock. No.
Banana hammock.
What are those called? Speedo.
Oh, Speedo, hey.
Yeah, the ones they wear in the fucking Olympics and shit. Yeah. That's what
a nut hugger.
Yeah, that's what they both put on. Grape smugglers, we used to call them.
Grape smugglers.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm going to end it.
All right, bro. Yeah, you need your sleep, man. You're not going to wake up in, 3 hours?
No, more like 7.
Good.
I got to be at work.
Oh, yeah, you don't have kids. You don't have kids for the school tomorrow.
No.
But you do work tomorrow, so.
11 to 5.
All right, thanks everybody for coming up.
Yeah, for real, thank everyone.
Shut up. I'm saying what I want to say. You're not the boss of me. My boss is over here. Sitting there.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming up, sis.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I was only going to be up here for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, you know that shit never fucking happens. When we get on a fucking stream together.
Come up here and give us some shit and take off.
Yeah. When we get on the stream together, bro, me and her can fucking talk for hours.
Yeah.
It usually tired. The one time we did this, We're on Nora Stream. He's like, I'm shutting down in like 5 minutes. Does anybody want to come up quickly?
Yeah.
Like, sure. We're like there for like
It was
8 fucking
15.
hours.
15 minutes it was.
Yeah, 15
Yeah.
minutes. Turned into
Yeah.
8 fucking hours, bro.
But it's all cool.
And we had fucking Nora just dying up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. It's okay. Thank you again for coming up. And
Well, you know that the thing of it is if you ever just want to talk, and you can always message me on Facebook. We could even talk on Facebook Messenger.
yeah,
You know, and we could even do a private if you want. Just sit and shoot the shit. You, me,
That's
and
cool.
Dar. You know. Yeah, it'd
I'll
be.
be taking my wolfie.
I'm not
Right?
fucking taking your fucking
I'll be taking
wolfie.
my wolfie.
Oh my
That's
god.
my friend. That's my friend.
Oh, here we go.
Well, if you were available, you could come on the private too.
Yeah.
Jeez, we don't want you crying.
Damn, you're already crying. You're not even excluded yet. Shit.
Right, but I was just letting him know. Fucking hell. Now, when you get off of this live, make sure you warm the bottle before you suck on it.
And put some on your wrist to make sure it's not too hot.
Yes.
And make sure there's orange juice in there.
Well, if it's not gonna bother me none. Put orange juice in that fucking milk. Suck it hard, baby. Suck it hard. I'm sure you like.
Okay, well
All
after
right,
all that,
y'all. It's late, and I think Kathy is delusional tonight. So she's over there
Alright.
talking about sucking it, warming it up. What the fuck?
Well, you're the one that started it, not me.
Y'all have a good
Good night,
night.
guys.
Thank y'all for showing up, everybody.
Good
Love you, sis.
night. Good night.
Good night.